Day, gentlemen. I don't know what is going on. Modern technology just ain't going to cooperate today. I cannot get my camera to work. It shows it's working, but I'm going to have to do this behind the scenes, man. Thanks, everybody. Welcome. Appreciate y'all stopping in. Hope you all had a beautiful Friday. We got the weekend coming up. Got some college basketball coming up. Got some, interesting news today on the free agency signs. So, man, let's break right down into it. Levance, thank you for being here. Joseph Clark, AK, what is good? Blue City Empire Sports, Taj, Lon, Bellas, yo, what's good? Your, your God Epic, your God Epic De Niro. Okay, first time seeing you here, man. What's up? Glad you could make it. Tried to get that right. Took me a minute. King Tone. Oh, goodness. Salute everybody. Yes, man. Like, subscribe, ring that bell. Let you know when we're going live here. Lou will be joining me here shortly. And of course, as we all know, Big Pat is calling his basketball game. He's there enjoying himself, having the time of his life. And I could not be happier for another individual than I am for him right now, making his dream come true. Yo, coach, man, peace and blessings to you also. T-Maj, welcome. All right, guys. Deshaun Watson is a Cleveland Brown. There's lots of rumors that are coming out from what happened with other teams. Baker Mayfield wasn't involved in the trade. What does that leave the Texans at quarterback? Do the Indianapolis Colts want Baker Mayfield? Because Baker said he wants to go to the Colts now. Atlanta was out of the running. Carolina wouldn't guarantee the money. Shinai, what's good? The diehards I see in the channel and follow. Man, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I do, man. That you guys just see in the channel and follow, man, that says a lot. I'm doing something right. And I'm going to continue to giving you the best content I can when my equipment works correctly. Freaking sunspots. That's upsetting. I wish I could. Yeah, see, it's all black. I don't know what to do on that. I reset the computer and everything twice. So that he goes to the AFC. Look, man. What, you saw me when I clicked that off? Is it working for you guys? It's just not for me? Let me try that again. Can you guys see me? I can't see myself. It's a black screen. AFC is the new murderer's row. Yes, it is. You guys can see me? Well, why can't I see myself on the screen? All I see is a black picture. That's why I thought it wasn't working. Mark Primetime, man, what's good? Man, thank you guys. I appreciate that. I don't know why I can't see myself. I'm just gonna have to remember I'm on screen and not do something stupid. Okay, Blaze, man, thank you for being here. Man, 17 in the chat. Man, let's get this. Let's talk some football. What do the smaller teams in the AFC do now? Did it, AK? Okay. Yeah, it's something to do with StreamYard, then I take it. If you're the Jets, if you're the Dolphins, if you're the Texans, some of these other smaller teams, how are you going to That's what I was worried about. Probably because of my lighting and everything. There, I'll add some more lighting, see if that doesn't help. What are these smaller teams going to do, man? How are they going to compete? Well, look at the Patriots. What are they going to do this year? They're going to have to battle the Bills for the division. And then they have to battle the rest of what a wild free agency this has been. This, oh, Deshaun Elliott, Stroud. Oh, thank you, Levance. Yes. Um, what are these guys going to do in the next 2 to 3 years to compete? Because I'm sorry, the next 8 years, the AFC is just loaded. Loaded. The NFC is wide open. Now you see why Tom Brady came back. Now you see why Aaron Rodgers asked for all that money. Who's the competition in the NFC now? Jay, what's good? No problem, man. I'm glad y'all are here. Not a problem. Yeah, exactly. Look, man, I know we keep continuing down the Daniel Jones train, but man, if that kid balls out, if Daniel Jones balls out, we got a chance at a deep playoff run. I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie. Well, Joseph, it has come out the Lions are interested in Malik Willis. I saw a report today. The Lions, the second pick in the draft, is interested in Malik Willis. That's something right there. And you hear rumors about the Texans wanting to run with their quarterback, but look, he didn't win any games. That was Tyrod Taylor. Boy, is my granddaughter upset. Wow. Grandma, what are you doing to that child? Letting her bounce. Oh, she's in her bouncy bounce. So it does. I said that a while ago, Joseph. Don't be surprised if the Lions don't take him. The Niners, the Packers, the Rams, the Bucks, and then that's 3 other teams. But if Jimmy Garoppolo leaves the Niners, is Trey Lance going to be able to take them into the playoffs, Big Fridge? What weapons does Aaron Rodgers have? The Rams and the Bucks are the only real 2 teams that are going to lead this division. With all that talent going over there to the Rams, didn't Juju Smith-Schuster just sign over there? Oh, good. Drop the lines and the edges. Yes. Yes. If the Texans and the Lions, Hit Squad says the Giants are set to sign O-lineman Jamil Douglas on a 1-year deal per source. The veteran lineman was with Buffalo and Washington last season. There's the 4th guy. Thank you, Hit Squad, for letting us know that. I told you we were going to get 4 free agents, get a couple in the draft. This is telling me that they like guys deeper in the draft. If they got 4 guys there, there's going to be some guys deeper. You're getting veteran talent right now so that you can get the younger guys up to speed and have them shuffle in. And that's what Shane and everybody on that staff is known for right now. And Houston has the capital to trade up. I don't know. They're going to have to love Willis to do that. They're going to. If the Giants would look, I get it. I get it, Team H, but I'm just saying if Daniel Jones balls off, if he shells out this year, we could. If that kid goes out there and throws 38 touchdowns, this offense looks halfway decent, and this offensive line is in the top 18 of the NFL with just what we have right now because we know they ain't going to be 30. We know they ain't going to be 30 because they're doing the moves right now. They definitely got better players in already. And this is the most we've seen done with the offensive line from any staff. Usually it was a draft pick, maybe a free agent. Gettleman did a trade for Zeitler. It was never go out and get 4 friggin' guys. Willis being traded before our pick 5? Yes, it does. Crazy. What's good, man? Juju went to KC. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Fridge. Green Bay taking a wide receiver. Man, if they don't take a wide receiver first round, man, people are going to be spitting nails. We get an edge and an O-lineman. That could be. Bobby Murphy, True Joel, Brady, Rogers, Stafford. What quarterback is a threat? That's why those guys took the money, and that's why Brady came back, man. He's got an easy shot to get to the Super Bowl this year. He does. People are taking cuts. People are taking, restrictions on money that you wouldn't think that they would do it, but they see they want that ring, man. That's the more linemen they get now, the more likely they stack the defense early in the draft. Yes, exactly. Exactly. And but I'm just saying, everyone says that when he fails, because that's how the chats always go, Bobby. Well, if he balls out, why couldn't we win a wild card game? Why couldn't we be in the playoffs if we could be a 500 team? Who's going to who is a sure fit for them, that fifth, sixth, seventh wild card spot? The Giants right now could be in the hunt for that fifth, that sixth, or that seventh. There's nothing in the NFC. All the talent's gone. Man, I'd love to see that. NYG22, what is good? Everyone's saying hello to Bobby. Tuto! Salute, Joel. Drop by your office to pay our proper respects. And for all Giants fans around the world, slap all stinky boy loses out the door. Forget about it. Yeah. If. No offense, but I've been living on false hope. Man, we all have. The last 10 years has been false hope. Trying to find something to grab onto, trying to find, something to look at that's positive, trying to find a win. I get it. I do. But when I look at this whole division, I mean, I'm looking at everything, and I'm looking at I'm looking at a GM that's doing it right. He's not signing 3-4 year contracts for these linemen. 1 year deals. Just getting them in here temporary. Looking at talent. I love it, man. Everyone's saying hello to everyone in the chat, man. I love that. I do, man. That's great. 38 TDs from Jones. Yeah, right. He couldn't do that in 2 years combined. But anyway, they still need a right tackle. I just said, what if? If Daniel Jones could do that, you have to admit, NYG22, we got a good chance of freaking making a playoff game and winning a playoff game, because something's clicking and the team's doing something right. Somewhere, something happened to where the worm turned, and finally we're headed in the right friggin' direction. And even if we're one game away from a playoff spot, say we miss it by one game, is that still a positive direction? Because look at how positive we were when we only won 6 games, but yet we were in a wild card spot playoff race. We didn't care that we only had 6 wins. We were all like, yes, we have a chance at the playoffs. If the Eagles beat the football team because Daniel Jones beat Dallas, which he had to do, we're in the playoffs. And that was the biggest hype from Giants fans. If that was to happen again this year under this new regime after winning 4 games last year, that's hope. That's what we're all looking for. That's what we're all sitting here dreaming about. That's why I'm on stream. That's why you guys are here. We're looking for just that one thing we can grab onto where we got hope. We see a future. We see a franchise headed in the right direction. Hey, D, what's good? What's good? Exactly. If we get into the NFC wildcard spot at 8 or 9 wins, or we're one game short of getting into the wild card, tell me that's not a win? Man, it would be. Dude, with all the new coaches, players, it's not unrealistic that we are going to need 4 to 6 weeks minimum to get settled. I don't know about that. We got 2 Buffalo Bills offensive linemen. Having those 2 offensive linemen on the team is going to help the offensive line gel. Those 2 guys in the locker room are going to help Andrew Thomas and whoever else understand the blocking schemes easier. you know that they're going to help each other. You know that they're going to work together. I mean, 4 guys that are coming in right now know that they have a chance to start. They know that the Giants have money next year. And they know that this is their time right now where they could get a 3-year contract at the end of the year if they go out there and put up a 70 in the PFF numbers. This is all in their hands right now. Joe Schoen has brought the guys in that he thinks can do the job and that maybe can fight for a contract. If I know that, and I'm one of those guys right now, and I'm 27, 28 years old, and I see a team that's improving and could be a contender for Super Bowl championships in the next 3 years, I bust my ass off, and I'm gonna do what I have to do to make that team, and I'm gonna do what I have to do to make it start so that Joe Schoen comes after me at the end of the year and says, "I wanna re-sign you to a 3-year deal. Give me $18 million a year." The big question are Daniel Jones and Barkley. After that, who do we have to worry about signing? We have no big money contracts coming up after we sign Daniel Jones and Barkley, if I'm not mistaken. What's up, everybody? Yeah, exactly. Why not us? You know, the NFC's up for grabs. Uh-oh, I got a special guest. I got a special guest. Hi there. We can't see ourselves, but I know you're on camera. Hi. Are you coming to say hi to everybody? Huh? Say I had a bath and no, you can't grab my cable. No, you're going to grab everything, aren't you? Yes, I'm trying to read comments. Now, how am I supposed to read comments and talk to people about football? No, you can't do that because you make noise and then that'll hurt people's ears. Well, you're going to make noise anyway, huh? That was a burp. So, I'm sorry, I forgot what I was talking about. So, yeah, 7 teams make the playoffs in each conference now. Any competitive team. Yes. All we have to do is be competitive. If we pull a win or 2 out of our butt, there's no reason why we can't be in consideration for the playoffs. I need that, honey. I know I love you and you're going to help me control. Yes, you are. I know it. Yes, come on. Well, Lou's coming. Lou's on his way. Lou's getting a new video out for you guys right now. He should be finishing it up. And then he's going to jump on with me, and Pat is going to be on after he's done with his basketball game. As a matter of fact, that link is posted in Twitter, I believe, and in the Big Blue Crew. So if you guys want to watch Pat call a basketball game, make sure you go on over there and check that out. Yo, little girl. Yes. What is it? Well, yeah, okay, great. Yeah, you're making a mess. You're making a mess. And you move my camera, and I can't see if I'm in the screen anymore. Oh my goodness, you're a pooper. Yes. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yes, you're a terror. You're supposed to be it's 10 o'clock at night. Do your mommy know where you are? Huh? It's 10 o'clock at night. Does your mommy know where you are? I'm so sorry, people. Please bear with me. I got babysitting duty. Yes. Okay, there. You get to swat the table. Yes. Is that what you wanted? Nope. I want the mouse. I'm gonna click on stuff. And now you want the oh. Oh, hey, get that over here. Oh, time to watch that old Giants Among the Men video again. Yes. Yes. We signed Glowinski to 3 years. Yeah, it was one guy, though. But you know what, King Tone? I love that signing. I do. He's young. He's athletic. I mean, he made some big holes for Taylor. Dependable. But that's the only one. That's the only one that they felt they needed to sign for a long-term deal. So that's why I like it, because nobody else is hooked up. We can get out of all of this. And like Leo, we can get out of next year. Galladay, we can get out of. Well, you grabby. Didn't that hurt? Huh? Didn't that hurt? Didn't that hurt? Huh? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, well, quit showing off your belly. Wait till you see this video when you're 18 and I get to show you your boyfriend. Yes. Yes. So look at how mischievous I was. Look at how mischievous I was. Yes. Yes, you and mommy can watch this one in 30 years and go, oh my goodness, I was a terror. Say, oh my goodness, I was a terror. Oh, that's the best part about videos. Yes. Oh, yes, you growl. What's good, Levez? Joe, where's that shine bottle? Sipping? Well, man, I'd love to be sipping right now, but I got a monster tiger by the tail. I got a tiger by the tail. Yes. Oh, college basketball. That's right. Bobby, hell yeah. As long as you win more games than the year before. Exactly. Exactly. Tudo shout out hit squad. Had an amazing New York Giants earlier today. Please, everyone go. Yes. Go check out Hit Squad, man. He had a live stream that was fire. Go check that out. Does real good on videos. He does an amazing job. Oh my goodness. That's why I want Willis Hope. Well, what Shin said, it takes a long time to get used to new schemes, and all three schemes are changing. Well, the special teams coach is still the same, isn't it? But, you know, is it more that the O-line needs to gel than it is like receivers to know routes? Or is it the plays that they need to study? And is that the complicated part of it? Because we got that receiver from the Bills, didn't we? Was it that free agent receiver we got from the Bills? So he knows some of the route trees and stuff like that. Oh my goodness. Oh. Hey. Hey. Yo. Missy. Missy. That's a mouse. You can't have it. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy, are you a handful. Boy, I knew I made a mistake when I said I wish your mother had one just like you. Yes, because your mother got one just like her when she was a baby. Yes. You can't have my computer. You can't have my computer. Oh, I know. Now you're going to throw a fit. Yes, now you're going to. Wow. Okay. All set. All set. All set. All set. Huh? There. Is that better? No? Is that better? You've taken over my stream. You've taken over my live stream. Yes, you have. Hey, where's mommy? Where's grandma? Oh goodness, I got a belly. Well, I'm letting you swat the table. Yes, swat the table. There you go. This is a football stream, young lady. So you got to talk. You got to talk football. Yeah. Well, you got to talk football. Did the Eagles stink? Okay. Did Dallas stink? Does Dallas Cowboys stink? Oh, God, you're crying. Yes, they stink, don't they? Huh? Yeah, does Washington stink? Huh? Does Washington stink? Okay. Yeah? Yeah? Oh! Are you a Giants fan? No. Are you a Giants fan? Are you a Giants fan? Yeah? Yeah, when I say Giants, that makes you happy, doesn't it? See? Yeah! No, don't scratch that. Yeah, we gotta be a Giants fan. Are you a Giants fan? Huh? Oh, there's a yawn. We're tired. Yes. Yes, you're a Giants fan. Yes, we're gonna do what Tudo says. We're gonna slap all them stinky Boyd losers right out of the stadium. Right. Huh, my monkey? Huh? Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh. Well, I said that the Cowboys stink. Yes. 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 Well, Grandpa can't get up because I got to stream. I love you. I love you. I love you. I know you want your bottle. I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it. No. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Ah, you're moving the mouse again. Oh, there we go, Grandma. I want a bottle. Woo-hoo. I am so sorry about that, folks. Please bear with me. You gotta love family. Oh, Lions to the Super Bowl. Mark, first time I've seen you here, I believe. Thank you for being here. Let's get back into this. Like, subscribe, ring that bell, please. We're around here. We're family first, and we always take care of family. I'll definitely check out. Yes, definitely check out Hit Squads. Giants set to sign Jamil Douglas. Well, he's going to be depth. He's going to be depth. So I like the energy coming from John Feliciano. He's our center. Yes. Yes. I do like that. You know, he's talking up DJ. He's talking up some of the other things, why he came here. I like that too. You want some DJ optimism at Joel. I say he probably goes 25 touchdowns, 14 picks, 3,500 yards. That's the absolute best I see. But is this good enough for him? A long-term deal? Ask yourself that. You know what? That's good enough to get us into a playoff game or a playoff hunt. I would take that. Just for that reason. Whether we keep him or not the following year, whatever the case may be. But if he does that, we're going into a playoff push, contention, might not make it, but we'd have something to cheer about. So, remember what's good. Goff to the Super Bowl, Detroit. Man, if Detroit takes Willis, if he does, good question. Who is Jamil Douglas? I'm going to have to look into him a little bit because I don't know. Yeah, that was my granddaughter. Thank you, guys. Hank Barkley and Tony carry the team this year. I just said if we are in contention. I didn't say win it. I just said contention. If we could sit here at week 13 and be like a game and a half out of a wild card or 2 games out of a wild card, I would have definitely more faith going in the following season. This is a prove-it year for just about everybody on this team. I don't think anybody's guaranteed next year. I think they're really looking, Shane and company has a chance to build what they want to build and establish their dominance as a GM. Dable wants to establish his dominance as a head coach. Kafka wants to become a head coach. Wink Martindale wants to be a head coach. These guys have the perfect opportunity to gel together and create a legacy for themselves. Because we all know if you're a New York Giant and you win a Super Bowl, you don't have to pay for anything in New York City ever again. So if Daniel Jones can get us looking like that team, that in 3 years we're making a run, 2 years we're making a run, I would take Daniel Jones right now with those numbers. No clue. Right. Sirianni took the Eagles to the playoffs first year, and I think Daboll is a good coach. If he does good, you can make the wild card at least. Right. Right. I said the NFC is wide open. Well, it is. I mean, if injuries hit the Rams hard, like we got hit last year, if Tampa Bay gets hit with injuries, they're not a surefire, but right now they're the best. What's good, Tudo, Namar, Taj, and Steven? Yes. Everyone's saying hi in the chat. Saying Bobby Murphy like Chappelle saying Charlie Murphy. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jamil Douglas from the Bills practice squad. Depth. Depth. That's what I mean. Depth. Grandfather Joel. Yeah, I am a grandfather. Everything clicks. I mean, everything. We could possibly have a shot. Right. There's is it something that you could take out of the realm of possibility with the teams that are in the NFC right now? Is it really something that you can't say, you know what? Wait a minute. There's a 15% chance this might happen. T-Mesh. Yo, I can't help myself. Go off to the Super Bowl. Well, yeah, she did. She's a star already, doesn't know it yet. Yo, I get it. Yeah. Hopefully. Well, Namar, I don't know. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, NYG. Future New York Giant live streamer. Man, if I could set her up to where she's like 18 years old and can retire, I would do it. I would do that in a heartbeat. Thank you, Steven. Miz, depth. Again, that's something we did not have last year. And let's not forget those two guys that retired that were supposed to be depth that retired the minute we signed them the next day. So it's not like we didn't try to get guys, but they just kept retiring on us. Yeah, we signed another offensive lineman. Again, I don't expect anybody we signed to start, but definitely a battle. Like I said earlier, there's open positions right here. There's spots on this offensive line that they're looking for full-time offensive linemen. If one of these guys can go out, produce, pick up another 3-year contract and start the following year, go out and ball out. Show them you got something. Work for that second contract because that makes it easier on us. My opinion, all of it. Oh my goodness, the story of the Knicks. 14-point lead in 2 minutes? God. Robert Foster. It's about timing between QB and wide receivers as far as taking 5 or 6 weeks to gel. Well, you got Daniel Jones. Threw a little bit to Shepard. I'm not saying Riggs is anything special. Threw to Galladay, threw to Tony, threw to Pettis. So I don't know how difficult. If Dable went up to Daniel Jones and says, give me what you like to do. All right, that in itself is not a hindrance when you're designing a playbook. So if he likes a double crossing pattern or rub routes, or he likes seams, or he likes other different, plays or throws, that's something that he already knows. The wide receivers, learning the route tree, they've all had a little bit of time I understand it wasn't the greatest of times to try to gel, but there is a little bit of cohesiveness there as far as Daniel Jones throwing to the guys. Though said, the offensive lineman, I think with having now the 3 Buffalo Bills guys. Look, what if this third guy that they signed for on the cheap is a camp body and is somebody that could help with learning the blocking schemes? But now listen, just because he was on the practice squad does not mean he's not any good. He wasn't ready. What if this is a guy that Shane drafted? What if this is a guy that Shane saw needs 2 years and could come in and compete now? Not saying that this is what happened. but you get him on the cheap. You get to see what he's got with the same old line coach that he worked with last year. There's a lot of similarities because, he could work with an undrafted free agent or whatever this spring training, help them learn the blocking schemes. Somebody's got a question, they can go to one of these three guys. Look, I some of this stuff, I bring it up and it might sound far fetched, but damn it if it's not a coincidence. Oh, did he blow his knee out? I only knew he got hurt. I never heard what the injury was. The defense will struggle the most to start. That might be. The guys learning how to be more aggressive and trusting their instincts, but that's where, Wink Martindale's going to have to just step his game up. But, the first couple of weeks, everybody's raw. So just check in to see what everyone's talking about, Miz. We signed somebody today. Yes. Bad news for our next game opposing team. Most of our injured players are healthy and cleared for next game. Still without me. Just imagine if I could be with them. But I'll run the show from the box with headsets. There you go. Tell people get their head out of their ass. Do your job. Do your job. Teach her to say Giants yet. I'm working on that. As you saw, she stopped crying when I said Giants. Yeah, I hope. I hope nothing serious happened with Ojabo. Talking about Giants in last place, rebuild. Yes. Hate to see that happen. Yeah, it does, man. I mean, that kid had talent. Stephen Bloom, supposedly a torn ACL, MCL. God damn, I hope not. Damn. All right, Team Ash. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Man, 32 in the chat. Like, subscribe, ring that bell. I appreciate y'all being here. Get your comments down below. Drop a question. Say hello. Got a great chat here, great supporting cast. I got some great people in here. They're always here, always showing support. Thank you. I can't say that enough. I can't, man, because without you guys watching and everything, I got nothing. New York Giants, I can't break away. They keep pulling me back. That's terrible, Bobby. Deshaun Watson to the Browns. Where do you think Baker Mayfield is going? Well, rumors are he wants to go to the Colts. Man, is Carson Wentz better than the Baker, or is Baker better than Carson? Do you want the same style quarterback? Injury prone? I'm sorry, Baker's I've never been high on Baker, even when he got drafted. I never oh, I don't know, Namar. I really don't. Who wants to take him? I mean, everything that the Browns came after him with. You gonna lose a lot of money? Hey, Joel, you should start a New York Giants daycare center. Oh, hell to the no. Hell no. I do one. That one right over there. That's the only one. Yes. She was saying this Eagles stink. The Washington stinks. Dallas stinks. Thank you. Big Blue Kinder Crew. Oh. I also talking little when I was in high school. Pick up a kid. The Cowboys going backwards. Choke artist. NFC is wide open. Yeah. I mean, early on, that was a typical Eli season. Maybe a few 100 yards short. Tyrann Mathieu. Yeah, he is. Yeah, there's a lot of free agents still out there, guys. No disrespect, Joel, but the Giants have lost 10 games in the last 5 years straight. Need to work on getting over 500 first before talking playoffs. Mark, I agree with you. But the only reason I'm saying that is because 7, 8, 9 wins could put you in a playoff hunt. Okay. And that's 500 or below ball. So I'm not saying we're going to go 12-5 or, I'm not throwing wild numbers out there that say we're going to win the division. But 500, which is what you're saying, get over 500 first, because technically we only had 6 wins and we were still in a playoff hunt. Hey, my camera came on. Holy crap. Woo, the sunspots left me. Beautiful. That was weird. I'm not going to lie. So I'm not saying that we're going to go like through the roof with wins, but what I am saying is we could be in that race, and that's progress. That's hope. When you start making playoffs, it doesn't really matter what your record is. If we could sit here and say, if they lose, we win next week, we're in the playoffs. I don't remember ever talking about a team that says, oh man, we're 12-5. If we win next week, we'll be 13-5 and we're in the play. I just throwing numbers out there. We're in the playoffs. No, it was we're either in the playoffs or we're out of the playoffs. And lately it's been we're a 4-win team. There's no way we're making the playoffs. So that's the only thing I'm getting at when I say that. That's by no, yeah. Well, Tudo's going to be on board with Lou. 11-6 next season. Forget about it. Thanks, Joel. Everybody has to prove something. Right. Heavyweight champion of the world. Woo! DJ will throw for more than 32 touchdowns. Woo! G-Men go 11-6. Maybe Super Bowl. Woo! I like your way of thinking. I would love to see it. I'm not going to lie. Namar's going to go 11-6 also. Heavyweight champion of the world, always doing well with the ladies. Yes, they is. No problem. I'm a little cousin also. Heavyweight champion of the world. Woo! Had to give you one of those. And here's my partner in crime. What is good?
What's going on, buddy? Hit that little button at the bottom of your picture.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, good. I'm not so ugly. Thank God. This helps you remember what you were talking about because you got distracted. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. I'm getting caught up on the chat. My wife had an emergency she had to go take care of. So I got stuck with a wiggling granddaughter that took over my stream. I got to rewatch it because my camera was out. I didn't get to see it.
Oh, my God.
NFC was trash last year. Falcons were in the playoff hunt until week 16, and they have a top 10 pick. You're right. But if we're sitting here as Giants fans and it's week 15, we say we could be in the playoffs, that I'm not going to lie, Lou. I'm going to sit here and love that. How would you feel if we were saying that?
11-6. We're going to be in the playoffs week 16. I've been saying this shit for the longest.
There you go, folks. There you go. Joel, that's the best argument you made yet. These coaches are hungry. Giants might sneak up on a couple of teams, right? I would absolutely not sign Jones to a long-term contract, though, but good point. Well, that's why we have these discussions. That's why we hit each other with valid points, because we do look at things differently after we've discussed it, after we've talked about it, rationalized it. Then you can start making a little bit more sense and not sounding like you got a wild hair stuck up your wazoo. So that's why I love having you guys here, because it brings all points to the surface. We don't shy away from nothing, and we're hitting with the facts, damn it. Whew.
You look like T-1000 after they tore a chunk out his forehead, and all you saw was the mercury under.
I got every friggin' light on, and I don't know what the hell to do. I'm going to have to play with something.
You got to back up a little bit. Normally you don't sit that close. Yeah. There you go. See, normally you don't sit that close.
I still got that spot in my forehead.
Yeah, but now it's more of a red dot Hindu rather than T-1000 chunk of flesh missing. Browns took Baker Mayfield.
Browns took Baker Mayfield away and got
rid of Baker Mayfield. I told you guys the other day on the live stream that that's what was going to happen. Nobody listens to me, but I be hitting them out the park. Nobody be listening to me.
Oh, Levance, you know it, baby. Woo!
Tell him again.
That's right. NYG, what do you think Deshaun Watson to the Browns? From an Eagles fan standpoint, if Giants put an O-line in front of DJ and Barkley, they'd be legit, yo. Well, there you go. You heard it from an Eagles fan.
Bobby Murphy.
Yes. Yes, sir. Heavyweight champion of the world. Woo! Where does Baker end up?
Facts,
That's
Rick.
a good question.
I heard he's going to the Colts.
That's where he wants to go.
Yeah.
Browns just did a rebuild in one off season. That shit is crazy. Yeah.
What happened?
But he said the Browns just did a rebuild in one off season. NYG say that to Namar.
Yep.
Thank you, Bobby. Baker goes. True King Tone. Brother watching college. Baker Mayfield go. Jared, what's good, man? Glad you could make it. Thank you for being here. Everyone like, subscribe, ring that bell. Get notified when we go live. I really like the idea of taking a wide receiver at 7. Oh, Lou. Oh, Galladay is possession of wide receiver, and we need that one guy that can do everything. Could be Kadarius, but he has to get it together quick and improve his route running.
Yeah, but we don't necessarily have to get one at 7.
Oh, I guess you're going to have to look and break down how you develop what the next step down is from the elite wide receivers this year. And that's something we haven't done. We really haven't because it hasn't been a factor until as of lately.
We went to the Super Bowl with an undrafted receiver.
I know we did. We won a Super Bowl with an undrafted.
It doesn't always have to be a first rounder is my point. There's receivers in there that you can get 2nd, 3rd, 4th round. I mean,
right.
There are guys there.
Yes, we definitely need another tight end. Address only, so you don't have to reach in the draft. Can always go BPA. Yes, that's. Tudo says UFC owners Lorenzo and Franco Fertitta brothers, not Dana
Fertitta.
White the loser, huh?
Fertitta.
I was close. Will be at our quarterfinal next week. Game 2 witnessed a real battle between two Spartans. Dude, that's cool.
And JPP is his mentor. He's coming down there as well.
Oh no, nice. Nice. I know the defense is a lot of places that have played together for a decent amount of time. I get it's a new system though. Right. Our Rip John Clayton, one of the original. What?
Damn.
What?
Wow. Rest in peace, man. Prayers and condolences to his family.
Damn. Yes. Rest in peace, my guy. They're creating equal competition. This is different. Gettleman brought in penciled and starters, right? So Shane brings in a bunch of average guys to compete. And a couple, yes, very smart. Exactly. And we're not spending a lot of money, and we're not tied into them. That damn turf. Next year is supposed to be gone. This is the last year of the contract under the turf. So, classy people in the chat. Yo. This was one for one of the best bad guys in the WWE.
I don't know where you are with the that's right. Chico.
I had to do the Razor Ramon toothpick throw. Yo.
Chico.
Damn, John Clayton died. Yeah, NYG 22. I think I'm getting caught up, maybe. Mentally shift on D. Damn, Rip John Clayton. Yeah, that commercial's where he's living at home with a ponytail. Yeah, it's where he plays the heavy metal and he starts rocking out. He hollers, he goes, okay, ma. And he's sitting there. Oh, man. I loved him. Shit. Just hope Galladay stays healthy. I hope everybody. You're on your way. Woohoo. Stephen Bloom. I forgot all about that one. Yeah, Joel, not 12-5, just 11-6. Hey, I went out on a limb last year. All right, it bit me. 11 seed defeats 6 seed LSU. Wow, a lot of upsets. I saw like 1.7% of brackets was still perfect out of 17 million. You can't trade. Yeah, he has 0. Yeah. Colts who pick up Jimmy Garoppolo. That's what I'm wondering. I mean, I think Jimmy G's better than Baker. Any team can make it. He was joking. Lou.
Tasmanian Devil in the building. What's good?
That's right. Hey, Taj Mahal. Where's he from?
Louis Murphy.
And where's he from? He's from Tajikistan.
Who?
Taj. How do you spell Tajikistan? Taji.
There ain't no damn Tajikistan.
Yes, there is.
There's a Kazakhstan, a Pakistan,
no, there's
Uzbekistan.
There's a Tajikistan, TAJ.
Not a country. It might be a city.
Well, no, it's a proverb in the nation.
Okay. All right. I was like, I know my countries, damn it. That's not a country.
Well, he's from a proverb. It's in Far East. Pick up Cole Beasley. I don't know if I want Cole Beasley.
No, man.
Better happen with DJ, not Tyrod. We're in trouble long-term quarter B-wise. I think he's overkill Namar. Joel's Panthers drafted quarterback they missed out on. Yeah. JPP, my true older brother, mentor, and motivator on his way here to support me and the sidelines and to the box seat with my headset and radios while running the D and helping coaches. Dude, that is awesome.
Tuto.
That is friggin' awesome. I'm not going to lie.
Tuto, I need you to tell the rest of your team to subscribe to G Nation Inside Sports. Okay? I'm almost at 1,000 subs, man. I'm at 800. I need you to get the rest of your team on board and tell them to subscribe to my channel.
Let's get it. Yeah, sign that man up right there on the left of me. G Nation. We do leather to the face and all sorts of stuff. Lou, it was an up and down week, but we have many blessings. Praise him.
Amen.
I'll be down for that one. Panthers taking Willis. There's rumors Detroit wants him, man. There's rumors Detroit wants Willis now. I knew that was going to come out. I knew it.
What happened?
Praise. Yes, another blessed day. You think Panthers are taking? I'm telling you, I think Detroit might be.
The Panthers could take Malik Willis.
They could at 6. It could trade up with the Texans and grab him. You know, because now, I mean, the Falcons are trying to kiss Matt Ryan's butt, and you know, from them going after Watson, Raiders signed Gilmore. I wonder where Bunbury goes. I don't know, but I'll tell you what.
Breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Giants just signed another offensive lineman. Jamil Douglas.
Yeah, I think the guys told me that earlier.
6'4", 310 pounds, was originally a 4th-round selection by the Dolphins in the 2015 NFL Draft. Another 7-year veteran.
Wasn't he on the Bills practice roster, or was that somebody else, guys?
No, he was originally 4th-round selection by the Dolphins in 2015 NFL Draft. He played in 50 regular season games with 11 starts for Miami, Tennessee, Buffalo, and Washington. He also appeared in 4 postseason games with the Titans. He has made 8 starts at right guard and 3 at center. He reunites with Coach Brian Dable and offensive line coach Bobby Johnson, who coached him on the Bills last season. Douglas played collegiately at Arizona State.
I got to jump down here because I got to catch up. Yo, what's good, backyard? No, I didn't get my ears lowered. My wife actually put my hair in a ponytail for today, so it was kind of cool. I can't do that man bun stuff because you'd have to take away my man card. Yes, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash when I did the toothpick. Tudo, there are so many people in this chat enjoying the conversations. Please hit that like and subscribe button and stop wasting my valuable time and money. Hit that like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Brandon, what's good? The more you watch Jelani Woods, the more you see he is the ultimate matchup nightmare. Scott Hall and Kevin Nash for my dogs. All right, let me get back down here. Yeah, I do like Woods though. Pause. Pause. Yeah, it is for depth, but you know what? If the guy can win a backup position, what the hell? Put the UDFAs on the practice squad and.
Well, who did the Texans take? They didn't take nobody. They just
right. It was just draft picks.
Just picks. Okay, they might. Who was
Pickett?
that? Crowd favorite? Oh, that's Jibrin Suraju. They might go for a quarterback.
That's what I asked Pat earlier today.
They just
so
might.
Now
I tell you what, maybe.
Well, now here's the thing. Let's say the Jags go Neal, Lions go Willis, Texans go Pickett.
Then we have got to go.
But the Jets are next on the clock.
No. Okay. Well, whoever they don't get,
that's what I'm trying to figure out. Who would the Jets take?
If that's what happens, then we have got no choice but to go Thibodeau Ekwonu.
That's what I'm saying, though. What if the Jets decide to go with Thibodeau?
Then we go Ekwonu at 5. But I tell you what, guys, go check out my offensive lineman video when this live is over. A lot of information in there. A lot of information in there. Do not expect them to pass on one of these linemen. In particular, Linderbaum. I know everybody's all hyped up about Feliciano. 2018, he was put on injured reserve with a calf injury. 2020, pectoral. Guess what? 2021, calf injury again, same leg. Okay? He is now injury prone on that same calf. He is not a dependable 17-game center. Sorry, I don't care how much people liked him last year or whatever. He's been in the league 6 years, going into his 7th, and 3 of them years he's been on injured reserve, 2 of which for the same calf. Not a good sign.
Who's that?
John Feliciano.
Yeah.
Same calf injury, 2 different seasons. Okay, so not a very dependable signing.
I said I think he's a camp body.
No, but everybody's like, oh, he's a starting center. He's way better than Billy Price.
Not if he's not available.
Not if he's not available, he's not.
Right. I get it.
And trust me, I don't like Billy Price, but I would much rather get a fucking stud out the draft than some dude who, I said it as soon as we got into an argument about this on the stream, not me and you, but me and Pat. That's it. As soon as they signed these freaking free agents, I came on the stream and I was mad. I said, I'm tired of signing and overpaying these fucking bums. Been in the league 7 years.
Right.
I'm tired of it. Go get me some fucking mollywhoppers.
I get it. I do. I get it. Judo says, I'll let the UFC owners for Fertitta Brothers know about Leather to the Face channel and how good of a job Blue Crew doing to call every single fights on their behalf and put you guys on the map. Tudo. Dude. I mean,
if you're not fucking around and that's true, I greatly appreciate that.
Man, I'll tell you what. That I am speechless, Tudo. Man, I am. I can't believe people would I guess, when you don't always have people stand up for you and then somebody does or recommend you, that would be special. I'm not going to lie. That would.
Man, thank all you guys for being here. The chat is
Yes.
moving. You're gonna have to keep going to
Yeah,
different
I know I
comments.
am, but that got me, man. I'm sorry. That got me. I know we can get a wide receiver late, but the game breaker wide receivers like your Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase come out of that early first round. So he does have a point. They better pass Hulford. Okay, Rick. Penning is definitely not the number 2 tackle.
No, he's not.
Right. Linderbaum is a stud, but in 5 or 7's too high. Yeah, we finally realized that. Not gonna lie though.
Not when we don't have a center at all.
Right. That's what I said. I would not be mad at him at 7. I would not no. Giants need a good push roller to help pass rusher to help Azeez Ojulari. Jabrin, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Yes, they do. Well, I think the scheme. I think Wink Martindale's scheme is going to bring a lot more out of Ojulari this year than we saw last year. Draft Charles Cross. I'm messing with Lou Brandon, but I do think he's better than Cross. I agree, Lou. If we went that route, I would be completely fine with it. Big men allow us to compete. Yes, we need hog mollies. Yeah, Justin Jefferson had no business falling that low in the first round. Trade 7 back if you want. Well, we got to have a dance partner. Tudo is the man. Yes, Levance, he is. Made a dish tonight that was amazing. I cooked jasmine rice, fresh tilapia with bruschetta and olive tapenade with a side of broccolini and garlic seasoning. I am now enlightened. Dude, with that much starch and oil, you should be well lubricated. Oh, bro, Lou, I think Philly and Dallas are going to take Linderbaum. They might. Panthers don't take quarterback. Matt Rule be fired. Hey, you never know. Parnham or Fortner in round 3 could start.
We're going to act like I didn't see that statement, Stephen Bloom.
I've always said I think Linderbaum would be a great leader for this team. Your center is the QB of the offensive line under. Yes, I agree 100%.
That's right. He has to tell the line how to slide, what to protect, who's the mic. He does all that. He does all of that. The center is very important.
Then when they change the play, he has to change the blocking schemes.
Yep.
So, yes, he was very close fired this year. Yeah, well, so wasn't Ron Rivera. Washington football team, they want Rivera fired.
Well, I tell you what, had Joe Judge not said the shit that he said, he'd probably still be here.
Right.
If he'd have stood out of that conversation.
Man. 36, man. Like, subscribe, ring that bell. Appreciate y'all being here.
Can I get one damn subscriber? They keep stealing my damn subscribers.
Do I have a mod that's in here right now? Drop G Nation's link. I should have somebody in here that's a mod that can.
Sometimes who you know can get a job quick. Dabo and Shane bring in Buffalo players. Rick's meal sounds amazing. You'll find out soon after they recognize you guys, Blue Crew. I'm straight as an arrow and I don't never need to fuck around. Never need from anyone all my life, Paisano. Yeah, I know, but sometimes you be making jokes in the chat, so I don't know when you're being serious or when you're joking too, though.
It's hard with the text, but
yeah, because you can't read the emotion. Yeah,
right.
If I heard you, I'd know if you were serious or joking. But
right,
there's no telling. Right, you do a lot of joking. You don't like Parham?
That's why we love you, Tudo.
I didn't say I don't like him. He's just not a Linderbaum. I mean, he's not a Equano.
Taj, thank you. Make sure you go hit G Nation right there. Give me a like and a thumbs up and subscribe. And I sure would appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 350 here. To fear no man, but I still have nightmares of the forgettable foursome that was everyone right of Andrew Thomas on that line.
NYG. He said Linderbaum in the first. In my Lou voice, hell to the no.
Maybe.
Yeah. He says, I keep waiting for my sub at G Nation to disappear, but it's still there, so I keep coming back. Oh, man. I expect nothing less from a Dallas fan, prime time.
Yes. Not Linderbaum, but would be a solid starter.
Who? Lindstrom?
No.
Oh, Parham? He's still talking about Parham? I mean, no, he's talking about Luke Fortner. Luke Fortner's the center.
Oh, is that
Parham,
who he was?
Parham is a.
No, he said, you don't like Parham? And then he said he would be. He's not Linderbaum, but he would be a solid starter.
Oh, okay.
That's what.
Panthers take quarterback NYG 22.
That's not a bad idea to the yeah. Steven really likes those guys in the later rounds. So, woo.
I can see Fortner. The Parham, I just don't. But that's just me.
Yeah.
I think Kenyon Green is better than Parham.
Sorry, folks. I was just looking to see if there's any breaking news. I don't see any.
No.
Oh, and Namar wants a edge rusher. We got one.
I want a subscriber.
I want one subscriber. Just one to G Nation. Link's right there in the chat, folks.
Remember that movie Ghost?
Help with Patrick Swayze. Out.
You remember the movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze?
Yeah. And
you remember when he went to the ghost on the train and asked him to teach him how to move stuff? And the dude was like, "Get off my train. Get off my train." It was a ghost. Yeah. Another ghost, and he haunted the train. And he would smack newspapers out of people's hands and shit. But he finally broke the cigarette machine, and he looks at the cigarettes and he goes, "Oh, I'd give anything for a drag. Just one drag." Can I get one subscriber?
One. Pick it, pack it, fire it up. Come along and take a hit with the bong. Cypress Hill.
Hits from the bong.
If you draft well, you can get O-linemen in the 2nd through 4th rounds. Well, that's what, of course, he has Parham is 3-4, Green 1/2. Shoot, I'd take IKM Green and Parham and call it a day. Jeff, do you want to draft a wide receiver too? You've taught us how to never forget where we came from and where we've made that our motivation to go forward with all we got. Our entire team is in debt for what you've taught us, Paisano. Man.
Oh, grazie mille.
Yes. Man, to know that we've helped you with that. Man, maybe I get I'm speechless again too, though. Man, I mean, people listening to my knowledge and working for them. I'm just not used to that. Usually, everyone tells me I'm full of shit. See,
sorry, even my wife just your bubble, but he wasn't talking to you, Joe. He was talking about that text that I sent him, that he sent in quotations earlier.
Yeah. What? What? Yeah. He's not talking about me.
No, sorry.
Oh.
I told him in the text, I said, "Never forget where you came from and stay focused."
Elizabeth.
And then
Elizabeth, it's the big one. How's it coming, honey? Oh, damn! I thought I was getting some kudos
from Tudos.
Yeah, some Tudos. Kudos. They're very good. I like that pun. No position value. Remember, these guys understand that if it was Gettleman, would have traded 2 firsts and 2 seconds for Linderbaum. You never know. We have a major issue on our hands with Carson Wentz. We're not going to know what to do with all them sacks, baby. Well, I got an idea. You just count them. I'm off that train quick, bro. Don Clayton was only 67. Oh, man. Drake London. If positional value in some cases, right? Night, night. Night, pooper. For a team that's rebuilding and could be starting from scratch, I think you throw positional value out the window. I like best player available too. And I get Lou's understanding because he's so sick and tired of the bullshit that we see on this offensive line year in and year out, and how we're told year in and year out it'll be okay, and it's not. Guys go down, guys get hurt. But man, I want two freaking wolfhounds with 5 and 7 if we're not trading.
Yeah, but guys get hurt every year, right? But most teams have somebody behind that player that can step in and fill the gap and at least be decent. It's like if we lose one guy, our whole team is gone to shit because we have no fucking depth. All our backups are like freaking, they should be in the CFL or something. I'm like, this is ridiculous. We can't get a guy to step in with the next man up mentality and actually mean it. Shit.
I know. We see other teams do it. I know. That's why I said I get your understanding. But God damn it, Lou, this team needs somebody to cheer for, and I think that's what everybody's looking for. Why they want the edge? Why? Because you see the Steelers cheer Watt, okay? Now you're going to see the Browns cheer Watson. You see the Chiefs fans, they got Tyreek Hill, Mahomes.
So you get us an offensive line and you'll see the Giants fan cheer for Jones and Barkley. Damn it. Well,
yeah, we don't. They might not be here next year. And I think that's what everybody's looking at, is that half the fan base don't even want Jones here now. That's...
So fix the O-line so he can get some trade value, trade his ass away, and then bring the next guy into a built O-line with a beast of a running back. I mean, what in the fuck are we talking about, people? Give me a break.
I get it. That's where we're all... This is the conversation that we're all caught up in right now. We understand the need for an offensive line. But then we look at that wide receiver and the shiny object, maybe the corner, maybe the safety, maybe, linebacker. And then we look at dull and ordinary tight end and lineman and, the workhorses. I guess
highlight Frank Waiter's comment, please.
Highlight Frank's.
You see what I mean?
Right.
Well, everybody's like, oh, we got John Feliciano. Yeah, injury-prone guy who's hurt the same calf 2 seasons. Give me fucking Linderbaum and let Feliciano back him up. Don't just assume that we fixed the center position because we signed some guy in free agency who's played 6 years and 3 of them years has been on injured reserve, 2 of which with a calf injury to the same calf. I have no trust in a guy like that. So don't tell me that, because we signed 3 free agents, we don't need to get a stud in the first round at O-line. Fuck that. That's the same shit Gettleman did. That's the same exact shit Gettleman did, and look where we are.
Listen, I'm not trying to fire everybody up, okay? I'm not trying to fire anybody up.
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm talking about to the people in the chat who are telling me, no, you can get a lineman deeper in the draft. I'm telling you, that's what fucking Gettleman did. Gettleman passed on these studs, right? And got these other guys later on, okay? Because he had some free agents that he brought in from other teams, and then in some cases he didn't even draft a lineman. He didn't draft an offensive lineman in the last draft.
I know he did. I was just going to say that
because he thought that he addressed it in free agency. And how the fuck did that turn out for us? That's my point. So just
my
because
point is though, Lou, it's not the same guy.
No, I know that, but I'm talking about people are telling me that we don't need to get Ekwonu no more because we signed this guy or that guy in the free agency. That doesn't mean shit to me because that's the same argument I heard last year when I was saying go get Rashawn Slater. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was like, oh no, we got this guy from free agency and that guy from free agency, right? And then them fucking guys turned out to be shitty or they got hurt and we had no depth and our quarterback got killed for it. So I don't want that shit. I don't care if we signed 4 free agency guys. Still go get me Ekwonu, still go get me Linderbaum or Zion Johnson and fix this fucking O-line. Period. No excuses this time. If Joe Shane can't come in here and do that, then he doesn't deserve the fucking job.
The King Tone, I hear you. I hear you. And I'm just trying to put a different spin on it, trying to come at different angles. But unfortunately, right now, what else can we do? All we have right now, because it's 6 weeks until the draft. So Tudo says, we've had so many BS motivational speakers and tools for our team, but none of them been as powerful as Lou's simple text. Always stay focused. Never forget where you came from with Joyzy accent.
Well, I'm glad that it was helpful to you guys. And I hope you guys continue on and carry on that momentum and take the whole thing, bro.
Right.
Take it in historic fashion. Make them remember the name of your team and the players forever. What was the next comment, Joe?
Oh, Lou and Joel, can I hop on, please?
Only if you're going to do this. Like you used to. Before you started doing shrooms.
Me and Miz are old school. Offensive line, defensive line. Look, I get the argument for everything, though. I guess I'm just trying to prepare people for, be ready for the inevitable because we don't know what's going to happen. Just get ready. It could go any way. The top level franchise tackle at 5. And I'll gamble. I'll take Jordan Davis at 7. That's me. Well, I was starting to like Jordan Davis a couple weeks ago myself, Miz. So I see exactly. Yo. No excuses, Lou. I'm with you. All aboard that G Nation train. Choo, 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 choo. Defensive line. Ms. Shabbat Shalom.
What the Miz say? No, Lou is right. Get a top level franchise tackle at 5. And you know what? I'll gamble. I'll take Jordan Davis at 7. That's me.
I'm down farther.
Okay.
Down here with Big Play Slay. I'm getting caught up again. If you want to trade up with a second round pick and get back into the first, I'm with it. But no Linderbaum at 5 or 7 might do it. If they trade down or up from second round, then let's go. That's a possibility too. That's a possibility.
Well, we spoke about that earlier when I said you can trade back the 7th pick, get some more draft capital, and then trade back up from the second round into the late first round. We discussed that about a month and a half ago.
And Frank says, NYG, you're missing the point. This administration says we are in a rebuild. Do it the right way. Get your offensive foundation, 2 rookies and 2 young, experienced guards surrounding them.
Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Frank.
There you go. Ekwonu. They may go Sauce. That's a possibility. Ekwonu and Penning. Imagine if the fan bases controlled the draft for our teams and we had to vote on who was taken. Oh my God.
be fucking civil
Nightmare.
war within the Giants fan base.
That seems like forever ago. I know he is a beast. I know it, Miz.
No, he is. Jordan Davis is a beast.
Yes, he is. It's the second. Lou. Being an old line, yeah.
Yeah,
Jordan
me
Davis.
and you was both on the same shit last year. Man.
I was on the Sewell train.
Taj wants the link. Rick wants the link.
Yeah, I gotta going through comments here. I am not missing the point, but they got to be smart about can't reach.
I'll read the comments if you want to send the link.
Okay. The number I would, but I don't want too many people on stream. It gets too noisy.
Eric Johnson says no stiffs allowed, no penning. Bobby Murphy, if Jordan Davis falls to 15, if I'm the Eagles, I'm running up there. Miz says, yo, good stuff. Be right back. Stephen Bloom says, Penning's no stiff. Need better technique, but watch his combine. Nimmer says, makes sense. Frank Waiters says, that's that positional value talk, NYG22. Sometimes you have to think outside the box. Because Frank said, I am not missing the point, but they got to be smart about can't reach like Linderbaum like 15-25 on most big boards.
Rick, where the hell are you in Twitter?
Who?
Rick and Twitter.
Rick ain't on Twitter. You got to drop the link in the chat for him.
Oh,
he's not in our Twitter group.
I thought he was on Twitter. Shoot me a message if you're on Twitter, Rick.
Lou Joe, I looked into it, and if and when probably we'll let Galladay go next year, and with league 30 mil bump up in cap, we will have 147 million cap space.
Yeah.
Eric Johnson says Penning is stiff, no mobility. Taj, what's going on, Taj?
Taj Mahal.
Hey, Joe.
The Tasmanian devil.
Joe, Lou, what's up?
That's when I said next year we get the guys this year to get them ready for next year. Yeah, we could be something in 2 years, man.
Shane can't afford to miss with the 5th or 7th pick. Choose wisely. Exactly, Darren. Exactly.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
We can't miss on none of these picks. That shit would be detrimental. Lou, go best O-line available at 5. Maybe trade 7 down, get some cap for next year too, you know. Hey, I've been saying that's exactly what I've been saying, Bobby, for the longest. But if we don't have a trade partner, then everybody here knows what I want. I want Ekwonu or Zion Johnson or Ekwonu or Linderbaum. Point blank. We'll have a ton of money and about 10 picks because of comp picks. Well, good. Well, you build the O-line this year and the defensive trenches, and then you use them picks to go get all your star players once your foundation is built. Build the foundation this year, then go get all your flashy guys next draft.
I tell you what, I don't think we're ever going to have to worry about stupid contracts again. I really don't. I don't foresee us signing a 5-year guy. Don't ever look for like a Von Miller type contract. I don't think we're able to see it.
Frank Waiter says, I'm with you, Lou, 100%. Bro, Frank, man, I'm telling you.
Right.
That's because great minds think alike, Frank. You must be a very intelligent man.
Man, you guys need to put some aluminum foil over the... You get too telepathic.
Yeah, that is real sad what happened, old job.
Yes, it is.
That was... But you know what? He might fall and we might get him in the 4th. I'll take that.
Eric Johnson. Penning had the best 3-cone for linemen at the combine. You watch 2 highlight videos and are sitting on a narrative. His technique is poor, but he's a damn good athlete. But definitely not going to say he's a bad athlete. We did. I agree, Joel. And then some dumbass team's going to want a QB. We know that. As long as it ain't this dumbass team. Exactly, Lou. One of the AFC teams is going to trade for Bradbury or it's Murderers Road now in the AFC. Oh, my God, I know. Hey, he hurt his knee at Michigan Pro Day.
Doing the 3-cone drill. Yeah.
You know, Pat is calling the basketball game.
He's calling the semi-pro game, yeah. At the stadium, live, with the team. Shout out to my boy, Pat. Lions, Carolina.
Both going to look at quarterbacks. Texans might too. I'm still solid on Texans not liking. He didn't win any games last year. Who won the games in Texans? It was Bridgewater.
Lesnar.
Tore an ACL.
Brock Lesnar? What is he talking about?
It might have, you know what? He might have auto-corrected. He might have said to say Ojabo. He tore his ACL, MCL. That's what happened. Yes, Pat working overtime. Yeah, he is. Wait till you see him come in. He's going to be tired, all slouched over, yawning.
Lou, but if Tibbs or Walker are there, you've got to take one. Not really. Not when I can grab Ojabo in the 4th round. Not when I can get Devin Lloyd. Not when I can get Christian Harrison. I can get the next Devin Lloyd next year. Like I said, I want the foundation pieces. We got Ojolari and Ellison Smith. We fixed the O-line this year and get a few defensive pieces. If Ellison Smith and Roche and Ojolari haven't turned out to be what we thought by next season, then we draft the Thibodeau of that draft.
Right. Somebody's going to. Oh, yeah. I know there's going to be a surprise in the top 5. I'm expecting that.
Every year. Every year. Texans have a quarterback. Who?
Oh my God. Davis Mills? No.
Wait, what was that? Smart. Don't do Gettleman and reach. I think they're going to build a foundation, but just not how people think. I really wouldn't be upset with Linderbaum, Green, or Johnson. I'm just saying be smart. Don't go do Gettleman shit and reach.
Right.
I think Walker going to be big time. Baker Mayfield is crying in his pillow tonight. He might not have a starting job. He don't have a job. It's a wrap. Deshaun Watson just went over there. He's going. Baker Mayfield
there we go.
Baker Mayfield is going.
Hey, look at that. 2 for 2.
Baker Mayfield is going to the Colts.
They're trying to get Watson. Well, they might. That's what I mean. If
ain't no trying to get Watson, he went to the Browns.
No. Carolina was involved in getting Watson.
So they might get Malik Willis. Yeah.
Right. So, but if Malik Willis goes to the Lions and then Pickett goes, who's to say Carolina doesn't trade with the Jets? Who's to say that Carolina doesn't trade with the Jets? Because that would be a trade that I would definitely do. Because one of the big 5 is going to be there. If 3 quarterbacks go 2, 3, and 4,
Bells,
take your pick.
Bells, if you're using, subscribe to G Nation for me, Bells. Get me the 1 to 800. Be number 800, Bells.
Yes. Would you welcome?
He subscribed to me before, but
totally. Man, I'll take anybody that can win a starting job on this team. I'm not going to lie. Yeah.
The sounds and looks of it, Barkley at some point will be traded. Could be in season.
Maybe.
Right. I don't think Linderbaum is a reach. He's a top 5 O lineman. Yes, I agree, Joe. They probably don't trust in Davis Mills.
Right. The Jets be eyeing up IKM, yeah.
I knew you was already subbed, but they keep every time they keep taking subscribers away from me. So I was just saying that so you can look and make sure that you're still subscribed. Because they unsubscribing people from my channel. I don't know what I did.
Yeah, he's hit 801 like 3 different times, and then they drop him back down under 8.
Took me all the way to from 801 to 791.
Right. Bag for Watson. Yeah, you guys were. I think. Man, get G Nation to 800. One guy. That is bull. That's why we have to say here, they do it to me too. I'll get new subscribers. I'll go to bed and wake up and there's like 5 gone. It's like, what the hell? Taking my hard-earned. Oh boy! And speaking of hard, this chair. Ooh, ooh, oof! And I got a long day Saturday. Ooh, yeah. He says he's still subbed, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We do appreciate that. Wait, why is YouTube taking subscribers away? We don't understand it either. We don't know what the hell's going on. Remember when we all cheered? We said, yeah, lose at 801. We were pumping our fist, congratulating him. He woke up the next morning and he lost 10 of them. I don't know what the hell's going on with YouTube. So, the old 26 jersey. Frank, a top 5 O lineman, not a top 5 pick. So, yeah, at 5 or 7, he's a reach. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I'm so sorry. So, yeah. And y'all not even smoking on here. Right. Right. I don't have 0 strikes. G's got like 0 strikes. Pat's got 0. And it's like, we're always losing and gaining and losing. It's like a never-ending freaking battle. Try to keep the cursing to a minimum. Trying to make it family friendly. Here, hey Frank, man, here comes the hype. Here comes that quarterback hype that we hear every year.
One of these quarterbacks getting drafted the top 10. Book it.
Man, it might be 2. Might be 3.
Might be 2.
If the Lions reach for Wills at 2, teams are going to panic and move up. People are going to they're going to panic. Somebody's, Pittsburgh's going to want to move up. Carolina might want to move up. The Texans might draft. This has been the most interesting free agency, and this is going into one of the most unique drafts, and we're in prime position. Like, we are in the perfect spot of any team in the NFL. 2 top 10 draft picks. Quarterback needy teams are going to want to jump us. Not knowing if we're looking at one of these quarterbacks or not. It could go so many ways. I cannot wait for it. Draft night needs to get here. Bobby says that was him, Lou.
It's taking too long, man.
He unsubscribes and resubscribes every day.
When is April 28th going to come, man?
A lot of channels I watch where people openly smoke and or more than.
It's taking too long, man.
Lord.
I want April to come by fast.
I don't know, NYG. I never would have thought that Mitch Trubisky would have been picked up as high as he did. I thought that was for Deshaun Watson. I'm not going to lie. Lou going to break his damn entire setup if the Giants go Breece Hall. Bro's going to stream off Window 98. Kenny Pickness says no. Ain't my team. Ain't my team. None of these. I agree. The Steelers have a quarterback. Nah, Trubisky's a journeyman. 2 years. They want to grow and develop somebody. That's what that's telling me. He shouldn't. You're right. Best thing Gettleman ever did for us. Yeah, his pride got us 2 draft picks. Just remember that. The only reason he traded back is because he traded back because he says, well, I've never traded back. Guess what? I'll trade back this year, damn it. And trade back he did. Frank Waters, exactly. Browns were at 13. Now they are at 33. Well, Big Boss Lou, please teach Joel how to say my name right in regards to all the jokes last year when all opinions were all BS, nonsense. But we all appreciate you for changing team's attitude where you're wise with your wise words. I got it. Isn't it Tuto?
Yes, Tuto.
Yeah, Big Pat is where
Big
it's at.
Pat.
What's going on, fellas?
Basketball game.
Welcome.
Pat in the motherfucking building, cool.
Man, I had fun tonight, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I saw.
I see we signed another offensive lineman.
Yes.
Yeah, he's for depth. I mean,
Camp body.
He can't body at best.
Lou, would you draft Cross if IKM's not there? Lou is now gone. Okay.
Hey, what?
I believe he would.
What'd you say?
I said, Eric wants to know if you would draft Cross if IKM's not there.
Yeah. He's the best pass blocker.
Lions taking
Yeah, I think he's the best pass blocker in this draft for sure.
In his draft, yeah, he is.
Think Texans take a quarterback? I do. And everybody's, what's up, Pat? What's up, Pat? Brother Pat. Thank you, everybody, for the warm welcome.
Right. Okay, Joel at 340 subscribers now.
What? I gained 3? Nice. Thank you. 10 away from 350. Let's get it.
Yep.
And I'm back down to 790 something. Again.
We got to get Lou. What?
Bro, they be robbing me, Pat.
They be robbing.
I don't know why they be getting you like that. They be getting you for real.
They do it to me every time, bro. If I go live and I get 12 subs, they'll take 4 of them back. I'll be like, yo, what the fuck? If I get 20, they'll take 7 of them. I'm like, yo, these motherfuckers hit.
Yeah. Bunch of BS. I feel like the Browns didn't even give up a lot for Watson. They'll recoup a second or third rounder for Baker.
It's just 3 first-round picks.
Man, I ain't giving up no second or third rounder for Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. The Colts are desperate.
Oh, Big Boss Pat's late for the show tonight. Please don't refund his money for the show. You snooze, you lose. Forget about it.
Man, I had to come for my second job, bro.
Right. That's the one that pays the bills.
But
for now.
Yep. I did the game tonight, and dude took my number, man. They be calling me to do other games too, as far as like the TBL, because I can stream it.
Nice.
And so they might be calling me to do other games too. And the good thing about it won't affect the channel because they're at good time. So he was like, "How the hell do you keep up that energy the whole time?" I was like, I just like doing it.
Well, you got this crazy old friggin' nut job at the top of the screen that just turned his camera on that just keeps making you go forward step by step.
Yep.
Inch by inch.
Yes.
He said, slowly I turn.
Bobby Murphy.
Step by step. Inch by inch.
B.
That's right.
The next game, me and Joe might be calling the next game on YouTube. Because I figured out how to get it on YouTube too.
I didn't let that cat out of the bag. Pat just did.
Somebody said the Colts gonna end up with Josh Rosen.
They're trying to work it out. I talked to him tonight, Frank. I said, hey, look, I might be able to call the away games on my YouTube and Facebook channel, and I could do it the same way. I just stream it, and they got the link to the TBL games. They can send it to me, and I could just share the screen like I did tonight. And it was like, okay, we're definitely going to think about that because he said your energy is ridiculous, and we need that to bring more people to the TBL. And then I'm going to work towards getting sponsored by the TBL Basketball League. So that's the next step.
I want to thank Pat because now I got to act really freaking professional. I got to wear a freaking suit.
No, he ain't got to wear a suit, but like a collared shirt or
yeah, now I got to dress up.
At least a polo.
Yeah, polo, because that's all I'm wearing is a polo.
Oh, man.
And shoot, you can still have shorts on underneath your polo because they can only see the top half.
Don't be giving away trade secrets now.
Hey, shoot.
Everybody's seen Ron Burgundy. That's not no trade secret.
Everybody's seen Casino.
Right.
Yes. Robert De Niro's in his drawers.
You guys said I could wear shorts, but what if I don't have shorts?
As long as they see the top half, you good.
That's right. That's all you're seeing right now. Yeah, I know I got to clean up the beard now. Son of a biscuit.
Well, now you got to look like your blondie emoji there.
So you guys are going to be seeing live games?
All right. I need a girl that can do like makeup and hair and shit and shave. You know, I ain't got time for this. I don't know how to take care of long ass hair.
Oh, Joe needs Manscaped.
Yeah. No, well, no, not really. That's already taken care of.
I'm gonna have to
ball toner and ball trimmer with the lawnmower 3.0.
Right.
Don't be a putz. Shave your nuts, okay? I got all the sayings for Manscaped.
Right, Bells. I want the even amount of blueberries in every muffin. Look at this. Look at this muffin, and then look at this one. Why does this muffin have so many more blueberries than this one?
Yo, you know that's true. He really did that.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence and his cartoon pick. Somebody just dated themselves. Don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, I'm gonna get it to where guys can probably actually see a live game. It'd be like you're watching it on TV.
Nice.
Man, I hope you're right, Jabrin. I do.
If the Lions take Willis,
I promise you, a quarterback's gonna be on the top 10.
Right.
If the Lions take Willis and the Texans be like, you know what, we're gonna take Kenny Pickett, that would be a godsend.
You guys are like, hey, glad we can get you live. After all the free agencies in the trade, yeah. I'm hoping one of those guys fall. I'm not gonna lie, I want them.
Thibodeau, maybe even Hutchinson will fall to us in both these quarterbacks. Go back to back.
Tuto says, remember the Blue Crew rule. Whoever shows up late to the show gotta pick up the tab for food and booze for the entire team. Forget about it.
Tudo, I hope y'all doing well in the playoffs, man.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I hope y'all go all the way to that championship, bro. Y'all deserve it.
Yes. Yes. Good luck, man. Just keep grinding. Keep grinding. Lou getting a Manscaped sponsorship tomorrow. Yo. Shout out to the 31 in the chat. Now 36. All right. I love it. Love the community. City Master Barber's Place. I am recommending it because I have been there and good place. Ask me to tell people so they can grow. Okay. 35. Yes. Don't sleep on Charles Cross. I watched him. He's physically strong. Oh man,
Yes, he is.
I seen some of his workouts. Oh my goodness! I just think a team's going to reach NYG 22.
Based on what just happened, NYG.
Right. When you have needs and you have to do something,
and
you got to
the
make
Lions
a move.
came out and said it themselves. We're not saying the Lions. The Lions came out and said it themselves. They might
Right.
be interested in Willis.
That's what we heard. The team rumors. Team rumors. You know, what am I supposed to say? You know, I'm not saying it's not a reach.
Look at all these rumors.
Telling you
every day.
Right.
I just need some time to get away from.
Look at all these roaches. Can't take it no more.
I'm gonna break them down, roll them back up, and make me feeling nice.
Walking on the kitchen floor.
Oh, you wasn't talking about those roaches. My bad.
No, there's a second song to that.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. What was it? Grandmaster Flash did it, I think. Look at all these roaches. Can't take it no more. See them all there dancing out on the kitchen
I can see the
floor.
Panthers getting Pickett. Maybe the Lions get Willis.
White lines, vision, dreams of passion blowing through my mind.
Oh Lord!
All the while,
Blondie and
high times. It's a very strange reaction.
Curtis Blow and Blondie, right?
No, Grandmaster Flash.
Grandmaster Flash and Blondie, yeah.
Yeah. The more I see, the more I do. Baby, telling your body to come along those white lines.
Texans and Lions are going to say that because they want to create a trade up, but everyone hates the QBs, so a trade up and highly unlikely. That's all I'm saying.
We're going to find out. We are going to find out.
Sam Howell, 5th round pick. What, we traded our 5th round pick to somebody?
No, he said Sam Howell is going to be a 5th round pick. No, I think he goes at the bottom
I thought he
of the
meant
first.
fifth overall. I'm like, hell no. We ain't trading no damn. We ain't signing no Sam Howell.
He's going to lay first.
Darren Gordon says, we do.
Oh, yeah, because he says up here the Lions have more holes than we do. I agree. Okay. I agree, but Goff sure as hell ain't the answer.
Ain't nobody got more holes than New York, cuz. We got a whole area dedicated for hoeing. Hunts Point.
Oh, my God. Man, you do anything over there, your stuff's going to fall off. I'm sorry.
Shit, you do anything with a hoe, your shit's subject to fall off. They hoes. Right.
Well,
that's a good point too. In DMYG, he says, Matt Rule is going to try to do something to save his job if that's even possible. Yes, they tried to get Watson.
Right.
I don't think they go to Baker Mayfield route. I'll be honest with you, because they did that with Sam Darnold. I think they may take Kenny Pickett at 6 or Willis at 6.
Because look, what did Pat Shurmur do when his job was on the line? Got DJ and threw his ass in there in week 3.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think Matt Rule's gonna do if they draft Malik Willis or Kenny Pickett?
I need to get coffee. I'll be right back.
Damn right. What'd you say, Joe?
Yeah.
You said you was gonna get coffee. You'll be right back.
Oh, bring me a scone. Thank you.
Frank, Big Fred says, Nimar says, Project Daniel Jones, Lou. Yeah, that's
he
what
said.
It
protect
is.
Daniel Jones.
Protect Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, he said protect Daniel.
He corrected himself in the next one.
Big Fred says that QB coach at the combine was either Jamarcus Russell or he just sucks ass.
Jamarcus Russell.
It is a combine, but it's pretty sad to have bad throws like that at the combine. I mean, come on, man.
All of these quarterbacks, in my opinion, are developmental. Yeah, they need their mental developed.
Right. True. They do, Lou. No, you joking, but they do.
No, I know, but I was just, I'm breaking it down to 5% lingo.
Oh, okay. Mage, he says, somebody wake up Pat. He's working too hard lately. Yeah, I mean, but I have obligations,
Oh,
I have the Big Blue Crew. I have the Shreveport Mavericks. I mean, I'm just trying to, expand my resume, my repertoire. And no way I don't show up for these guys after going doing something else. It's not the way to do things. You have obligation. You keep your word.
That's
right.
ACs, how it used to be the toughest
Hey,
division in the
teammates
NFC.
were singing you a song. He said, "Wipe me down, cause I'm on, cause I'm
I am
on,
I
cause
am
I'm
tired.
on."
Right. I am tired team age, but this is a good tired. I'm
Right.
tired from doing stuff that
Because
I
in
love
about
to
3
do.
months, you're gonna see him on the screen: shoulders, chest, pants, shoes,
Right.
shoulders, chest, pants, shoes. Cause I'm on.
Neymar asked a question too. He says, Pat, do you think Daniel
Nimmer,
Jones is protected? We won't know that, Neymar, until they get on
Nimmer,
the field.
Technically,
You won't know that until they get on the field.
Nimmer.
Now, when it comes to the offensive lineman, I'm not as huge on it as Lou because we've got a lot of offensive linemen in free agency, but I do want them to get a
You
good
need to
lineman
go
at
watch
5.
my offensive line video, Pat. We
Well, I
definitely
just
need
got
another
home.
center.
I just got
John
home. I didn't see it.
Feliciano. John Feliciano was on injured reserve with a calf injury 2018. 2020, torn pectoral. 2021, same calf re-injured again, injured reserve. That calf is a liability. We need a center who can play all 17 games.
Okay, that's very valid. Let's see if he can stay healthy with us. We haven't had a lot of luck with injuries, but it doesn't matter. You can draft Linderbaum, and he can come and get hurt and be on injury reserve.
But what I'm saying is, a lot of people were saying in the chat when we got Feliciano, oh, we don't got to draft a center now. We got a solid center. He's this and that. He's way better than Billy Price. Yeah, if he can stay on the field.
I mean, I think they got what, 4 offensive linemen?
And the
Now-
only reason I say it is because it's the same calf he's injured twice.
Yeah, that's an
So
issue.
that's yeah. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, that
yeah, he's
worries me.
injured from basically.
Yeah, that's a major issue. If it's the same calf, that means that calf is weak, and that's a lot of weight. That's a big man on that
Remember,
calf.
Victor Cruz missed 2 seasons because of a calf.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's a very true assessment, Lou. I'm not gonna say don't draft another center. I like the center from Memphis. Look, if they went crossing Linderbaum in the first round, you think I'm gonna be mad at that, Lou? Fuck no.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
I would be happy. I definitely would be happy. But the only way I wouldn't be happy if they were reaching and they didn't feel like those guys were worth that pick. Then you take the best player available. But if you feel they're worth that pick, take them.
Yeah, if they would go reach for a lineman like Trevor Penning, like at 5 or 7, then I would be pissed off.
Jibber stupid. He said, "True, Pat. You sound very tired or child support stress." Well, I'm very tired. I don't have child support
we don't have those problems. We're good
Look
fathers
what I got
around
stuck
here.
with. Look what I got stuck with.
My baby mama tried that one time.
Hi. Sorry, I can't click you can't click the comments. So
all right. What was the last one you was at? Stress? Okay, brother Pat is a family man, yo.
True.
Who are the teams that still have money to spend?
All of them except for us, Cowboys, Saints. I mean, everybody got money to spend. You know how the salary cap can be adjusted and all that crap.
Teammate
Cap
says
is easy.
Feliciano is only a 1-year contract, as I recall.
Yes, that's why you still go and draft the center if you can. And
exactly.
Lou is exactly right on that. If you go against Lou on that, I don't know what you think. Bobby Murphy says, "Yep, go O-line 5 or 7," and that's coming from the Eagles fans, and that's coming from Bobby Murphy. You know he ready
Bobby
to talk
Murphy. That's why you're my favorite Eagles.
You know it's got to be true.
Right.
Neymar says 5 offensive linemen in
Nimmer.
the draft.
Nimmer.
He says 5 offensive linemen. No, I think we got 4. We got Gano, Feliciano, the guy we just signed, the other guy from Bills, and Glowinski. Oh, we brought back Cunningham too, so that is 5.
Corey Cunningham.
I believe most of those guys are depth. They're making sure that if somebody goes down, we got somebody to come in that's at least half decent, I believe.
No, so that's 5.
And to teach, because there's 3 Bills players?
They got 2 Bills players. They got 2 Bills players.
No, the other guy we signed today was a Bills player as well. We got 3.
Yeah, but Feliciano and him are the Bills players. Then Glowinski is a coach. Gano was a Falcon.
Yeah, that's 5.
And then Cunningham was with us already. So
okay, so but still, 2. I said earlier in the stream before you guys were here, those Bills linemen can definitely help because those linemen are going to be hanging out together, help understand the blocking schemes easier. They're going to be talking about that.
With Bobby Johnson.
You know?
NYG22 says at Bobby Murphy, I think it's trending that way. We all look like teams with no real good QB, while all the teams do play the NFL tough on most occasions. The NYG, all these people were obsessing over Malik's combine and he was missing throws deep.
Right.
Sure, he's got an arm.
He was overthrowing.
Sure, he's got an arm, but those throws should be on the money in those drills.
He was overthrowing some throws. That's just a fact.
NYG22 says that Pat, exactly my point. Don't reach. Yeah, don't reach for anybody. We're not in a position where we can reach. I'm just going to come out and say it. If a lineman is there and you feel that it's a reach, you might need to pull back. Big Frizz says you're going to lose it if Sauce goes at 7, Lou.
Yes, I will. I will lose my shit. I will probably break my damn webcam.
I mean, what if they got Cross or Akeem Ekwonu at 5? Why would you lose it if they went Sauce at 7?
Because
that's the only point I don't get. That's the only point I don't get with your whole thing. Luke.
Because our center is the one that has damn 2 calf injuries, and the other one is a camp body. So we definitely still need a center.
So if they don't have a trade partner at 7, and they don't feel Linderbaum is that high on their board, you want them to reach for Linderbaum at 7, even though they don't feel like he's the guy?
We had this discussion on 2 streams already. I agree with Lou. Get that top offensive lineman. Don't depend on the bum free agent offensive lineman. We played that game too long. And that's the reason I'm saying this is because last season we didn't draft no offensive lineman and we grabbed a bunch of free agents and we always, okay, this free agent and that free agent, we're going to have a good old line this year. And by week 3, we were like, what in the fuck is going on here? So I don't want to go through the same shit this year. I'd rather they go draft 2 fucking studs early in the offensive line and then, you know what I'm saying, get whatever else you need to get with the other freaking 7 picks.
That's right, because everyone knows it takes a stud to build a house.
It takes a stud to go
through. Okay, on the center spot, I still think they draft someone to play the spot, but I doubt Linderbaum is still in their list. And that's all I'm saying. Just because we need linemen doesn't mean you have to reach on a person that you think that may go in the 2nd round, and you take them all the way at 7 when there's other spots out there that you can get that can contribute immediately. You don't do that. What if that dude turns out to be exactly what you thought he was, mediocre? So you took a 2nd round guy who you thought was mediocre at 7 because they say you need linemen. That doesn't make sense. You wait and get the lineman later in the draft.
But you telling me it makes sense to grab Sauce?
Sean, what up?
If Sauce Gardner can shut down one half of the field, I wouldn't mind. I would rather go receiver.
But what if he can't shut down one end of the field? What if he gets to the NFL and the game is too fast for him at this level? He can turn out to be mediocre too. That's my point. So all of them could be a reach.
You can say that about anybody that you take then.
But I'd rather take an offensive lineman.
All right, where did you guys get to?
We stopped at you can never have. No, wait. Where did you stop at? Center spot. Linderbaum still not on the list. At NYG22, Bobby Murphy at NYG22, 1128. Gotta have O-line and offense. There you
go. No, yeah, keep reading, man. I'll click. Oof.
Gotta have O-line and offense. Nothing else matters, bro. Levance, brother Big Pet Sunday night draft, yo. Any chance?
Well, Saturday, man, we were supposed to do it, but I want Lou to call that UFC fight. That one is going to be like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock because
1 o'clock it starts.
You at 1 o'clock because nobody's going to be streaming that but you.
No, the undercard starts at 1.
But
main event starts at 4. Main card starts at 4.
Because, man, if you can get 15,000 views and get like 60, 70 subscribers, I'd rather you get that.
I'm not gonna get that. We gonna miss this opportunity, but it's all right. You can never have too many old linemen. One falls, next man up. Nimmer, I don't want sauce. D Illa NYG. I will too, Lou, if we take a corner. No joke. Twitter is killing the Browns for giving Watson 230 guaranteed. They say the Browns screwed up the QB market.
No, he didn't get a 230 guarantee. I think he got 150 guaranteed.
No, he got all of it guaranteed. Every
they guaranteed the full 230?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
He has got the best fucking agent, hands down. My boy is a beast. My boy is a fucking negotiating monster. Whoever his agent is,
he got the full bag.
He got Jerry Maguire.
Man,
Show me the money.
If anybody ever has to freaking, go to bat for us, I want that freaking guy. Okay.
Right. Hold on, let me check that. I don't think that dude got the whole.
Yeah, he got it all guaranteed.
He
Pat.
got it all guaranteed.
Sean M. Webb, please hit that subscribe button for
God.
I'm one subscriber away from 800. Please be number 800, Sean Webb.
I think Sean is already subscribed.
Sean is already subscribed.
He's already subscribed.
Yeah.
Not to me.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Subscribed to all three of us.
Right.
He says, salute Joe, Pat, Taj, and chat. I mean, he don't even know who I am.
Hold on, Sean.
Man, that dude been on all our channels.
He's been on stream with us. I thought he was on with you. Giants got Za'Darius. I haven't heard anything.
I haven't heard anything about that.
Whole contract guarantee is a game changer.
Lord have mercy. That man got 230 million guaranteed.
No,
what
he's not going to fall. Every pick is a risk.
Goodness. Man. So Joe Burrow on them contract gonna be butt naked.
Yeah. Joe Burrow, man. Oh, man. Jeez.
Well, we knew that you can't fix it in 1 year.
Jeez.
I know we can't. That's right. A lot of this is dependent on who's on the board. It's safe, but with the other two guys, you never know when you're rebuilding. The smartest thing to do maybe to play it safe and just get yourself out of the hole the team is in. Now, the quotes to denote a Chappelle impersonation.
Offensive lineman Jamil Douglas is who we signed.
Yeah, with the Bills.
He's a
yes, Frank.
Body. Lamar Jackson.
Why everybody hating on Ricky Seals-Jones like this? I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
It's not like they picked the guy up to be a superstar.
Bobby Skinner's video.
Yeah, like he could be like at best a tight end too.
Yes, right there, people. Get this man to 1 sub. Right there is the link. Right there in the chat. 40 people watching, man. Can we get G Nation to 800? Just one guy. Just one guy is all we need. This man puts in the work. He's got an O-line video for everyone to watch after this. He's got his shows that he does. He balances a family. That's still on here late at night, helping us do our shows and everything. This man deserves it. Just need one more subscriber. Yep, 230. No,
that's a lot of money for Deshaun Watson. That man is worth every penny.
I'm gonna tell you right now, and I got some news for your ass, Deshaun. Go get up with Dave Chappelle and stay away from them goddamn massage parlors.
I know what Dave Gettleman did with Kenny Galladay last year and why we got him.
How'd you find that out?
No, just reading articles and things.
Right.
Yeah, he did overpay for him. Nobody was coming close to that figure. Only one that came close to that figure, I think, was the Bengals, and they came up, I think, only like 14 million a year. And
we gave him 18 million.
Yeah, and Gettleman bit the bullet and gave him the money that he was asking for. And so we overpaid for him.
Thank you, Frank.
Nobody was willing to give him that much money because of his injury.
T-Mage, all those charges was dropped. So he don't have no rape allegations. He had like indecent exposure allegations and stuff like that.
Yeah, he never had rape allegations.
None of them were rape allegations, just to clarify.
R-word accusations.
And all of them were thrown out of criminal court. So there are no rape accusations for one, and those are not in court at all.
He is found innocent in criminal court. Civil court is pending.
So let's take that moniker off of him, because in this country you are innocent until proven guilty, and his charges was dismissed. So let's not blemish this man's name like that until proven guilty.
A grand jury found no evidence. That's exactly
and that was a grand jury that found no evidence.
Right. So you've got to go by that, and now it's all about civil court. And we all know what happened.
Everybody gave Zimmerman a pass after what the hell happened. So let's give Deshaun Watson the same courtesy, please. Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Let's look at the Minnesota Vikings boat trip. Those guys got hammered on. Dante Culpepper and all them.
This civil court means they trying to get paid.
Yeah, right. That's it.
But if there was no criminal court, there was no criminal proceedings, no evidence found at all, that means them girls just trying to get paid.
Right.
I guarantee you, if you was in his shoes, you wouldn't want people saying that you was a rapist or none of that, especially after your criminal charges were thrown out. Let's remember, just because these guys are athletes doesn't mean that they're not human, that they don't have family members, they don't have children and wives and moms and sisters and brothers that see all these reports and the things that people say about them. Treat people the way you want to be treated, guys. That's all I'm saying. I have no personal stake in the matter, but, you know, I always try to take whatever lessons I can from situations so that I don't carry myself in a manner that's wrong.
Hold on, let me give you the link.
Well, I'm not saying to give him a pass if he mistreated the women. I have daughters and a wife and sisters. I agree with you on that. But if the allegations were unfounded, then you can't say he mistreats women.
Right. Nothing criminal happened. So this is basically them trying to get emotional distress and all that to try to get some money out the man.
But it wasn't rape, it was proposition charges though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was never our word.
They were saying he offered them money,
right, for
quid
sex.
Pro quo type of thing.
Yeah. Right, but it wasn't rape. But I'm in agreement too.
Hey, y'all gotta start saying our word. You gotta start saying our word because they will shut your channel down.
Our word.
You cannot say that on YouTube. If they go in and see your video and hear you continue to say it will shut your channel down.
Oh, for real?
Immediately. Immediately. That's why I keep telling y'all to say our word.
Our word, yeah.
The hard R.
Hey, Sean.
I already sent him the link.
Hey, what's going on, guys? What's going on, guys?
What's going on, Sean?
Oh, I still think he gets a 4 to 6 game suspension.
Right.
There's gonna be something.
Yeah, he's gonna get something.
The 6 games suspension is coming. Like,
right.
He's going to be suspended.
There's always some type of suspension or something. Yeah.
You want to know the reason why they're gonna have to do it? Is because of times that we're living in. So if he goes on that field, even though he's been proven innocent, if he has to pay any type of money in civil court, a whole bunch of women is going to come out, and if he starts playing immediately with no monetary discipline, because it's all about them wanting money taken out of his pocket, and if they put him on the field immediately, it could hurt their bottom line, because those women will start those Me Too movements and all that, and that will look bad on the NFL.
But don't get me wrong, T-Mage. I agree with you 100%. If he is mistreating women and he did do anything that they were alleging that he did, yeah, you don't get a pass from me neither. I have daughters, I have sisters, I have a wife, mom,
right?
you get no damn pass on that. So please don't mistake what I was saying.
Yep. And not only that, this is a football channel. I don't mind bringing it up, but I don't really want to debate into
Keep
it.
talking about it.
We're here for sports, guys. Look, I get it. It's part of the game. It's part of what's going on, but it just caused a division. And, I love the family that we have here now. If you guys want to debate it, go find a Discord or something. They're out there. But as far as politics and stuff like that, I am all about family first, but.
Yep. Let's get back to football, people.
Right.
Yeah. Back to sports.
How about the Mets?
Mets are terrible.
I was thinking about going fishing.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
Ain't doing shit.
What do you guys think about? Well, that's really not football either because he ain't been part of it. Forget about that.
Well, we got almost 40 people. We had 40 people. Man, if you could subscribe, ring that bell, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you sub up to G Nation and Big Pat Sports Talk.
I know what we was talking about before we got on that subject. About Gettleman overpaying.
Galladay, yeah.
Galladay. I think Gettleman almost did the exact same thing Reese did his final year.
Tried to buy.
I think he tried to buy himself a playoff run, and this time it blew up in his face. He didn't even get one playoff run. He overpaid for a couple of guys. Adoree Jackson. Nobody was giving Adoree Jackson that kind of money because of his injury history. Nobody was going to give Galladay that type of money because of his injury history.
He was overpaying a lot of people during his tenure. He overpaid Golden Tate.
Nobody was going to give Kyle Rudolph a contract like that. He overpaid for them.
He was overpaying a lot of people.
I think he just overpaid people because he wanted to try to make the playoffs. He knew that it was his final year. And I think he went all out, and unfortunately it blew up in his face. So
yeah, it backfired.
Yeah, Pat, he did, but they also do that because they miss in the draft so much that they got to go out and overspend to basically make up for the misses in the draft. And that's where teams get themselves in trouble with the cap is the draft and then end up having to go out and overspend in free agency.
Right.
You think about when's the last time a team won free agency that summer or that spring, won the Super Bowl, the subsequent Super Bowl. It just rarely if ever happens.
Excuse me. Sean Webb, did you just subscribe to my channel?
Yeah, I did. I thought I was subscribed before, actually. I was surprised.
Thank you very much. You are subscriber number 800, man.
All right. Hopefully it sticks.
I greatly appreciate it, brother.
No problem. I thought I'd been subscribed. My apologies.
I have 10 away from 350. 10 subscribers away from 350.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Let's get Joe to 350, guys.
Please.
Let's talk about this, fellas. Why was the scouting so bad for so long? Why was the scouting so bad for so long? The scouting has been bad. Hold on, give me one. I think the scouting has been bad since 2008, 2010.
Because this team never updated. This team never got with the times. When Gettleman got here, all right, was already the modern era. We had no analytics, none of that. No modern way of scouting, nothing. Okay, so Joe Judge brought that here, and we are only 2 years into analytics at the Giants establishment, at the Giants organization. So we are at least a decade behind the rest of the league in modern scouting and analytics and percentages and probabilities and things of that nature.
So you guys think the analytics really meant that much?
I think so.
With the way that the game has changed and progressed towards more of a passing league and all that, math factors into it. Percentages, wind, pitch, all of that, it factors into it. It's physics.
I'll ask you one question. Ozzie Newsome retired after Lamar Jackson was drafted. Lamar Jackson was drafted, 2017?
18.
He was drafted in 2018.
Yeah, late first round.
Do you think Ozzie Newsome was a man that used analytics in his drafting process? I don't think he did.
Damn, Bobby.
I know.
I think what the difference between Ozzie Newsome and say Gettleman and prior to him Reese is that Ozzie Newsome had been in charge for so long that he knew exactly what they wanted for that Ravens culture. Like that longevity helped him basically formulate that over the years. But also because he came under the Belichick tree, his idea and thought process on scouting and drafting was different than that of Reese and who came up under Ernie Accorsi. And, so I think that's the difference is the longevity and that they have an idea of this is what we want. This is how we draft. Now, for Ozzie Newsome, I'm sorry, Jeannie, for Ozzie Newsome's greatness, he never drafted quarterbacks well until Lamar. Mm-hmm. And he really never drafted receiver well until Lamar, but he pretty much hit on every other position.
Well, he did draft one Super Bowl winning quarterback in Joe Flacco, even though he wasn't the best. He got him a Super Bowl.
People forget, though, Bill Belichick, his father was a scout. His father wrote a book on scouting, considered the holy grail of scouting. So he grew up around one of the great scouts. So that's why Bill Belichick always has a good team. His scheme, his game planning, and his drafting. He doesn't always get the flashiest players, but he gets the players that fit his system.
He always gets these.
So do you need analytics for that? Yeah. We don't have analytics. And we know the players that we should be drafting. Well, I mean, for crying out loud, the Miz New Parsons is going to be a beast.
He said, "For crying out loud."
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this, Pat: if analytics were used by the Gettleman administration, I'll call them, does the Giants take Saquon Barkley at 2?
If analytics were there,
if they use that as a part of the evaluation,
no. But that's why that happened before Judge came.
If we had a Joe, Shane, and Dable when Barkley came up in the draft, I think we probably would have took Sam Darnold, to be honest with you, at number 2.
Or Josh Allen.
No, because Josh Allen was considered like the 4th, 5th best.
He was a project.
I think they take Sam Darnold right there, and I think that would have been even worse. To be honest with you.
I would have taken Sam Darnold.
Me personally, and I would have got killed for it if I had a YouTube channel back in the day, I would have took Nelson. That was the guy I really wanted at number 2. Yeah, was I excited about Barkley? Yes, because he brought the big play factor. That plays in everybody's head.
Right.
The big play factor plays in everybody's head, no matter if you want to admit it or not.
Right.
But I think the smart choice there was Nelson, and the smart choice was to let Eli go. To be honest with you, if you wanted Eli to have one more year, then yes, Saquon Barkley was the absolute right pick because he gave Eli one more good year. He did that year, 90 catches, over 1,000 yards rushing that year. He did exactly what he was supposed to do, quoting Joe.
Right.
But I think Nelson would have been the better pick going on forward with the organization. See, I think analytics comes to play a part of it and updating your scouting, but it comes to thinking about the team. The team. This organization was thinking about players. We were thinking about Odell Beckham. We were thinking about Eli Manning. Then it turned to thinking about Saquon Barkley.
Right.
This organization wasn't drafting based on team need. Tough decisions have to be made. I know everybody hates it, but what if Saquon Barkley has to be traded? What if they're saying, man, we got to trade this guy now because we're not going to get shit for him if he plays well or if he sucks after next year.
Right.
Because we're not willing to give him a contract if he plays well, and we're not keeping him if he sucks. So he's gone no matter what next year. Are you willing to take that exciting play or wanting that excited play for one more year, or if one of these teams in the AFC feels that Saquon Barkley can take them over the top because it got so loaded over in the AFC, they'd be like, man, look, we'll give you a second-round pick for Saquon Barkley right now.
Right.
You going to tell them no? That hurts your team because this man is not part of your future anyway.
Right.
It sucks to get rid of him. I know it's bullshit. I know it hurts. I know it ain't fair. But business is business. And everybody, there's nothing but grown men on this panel. Everybody know business don't give a damn about you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to do what's best for the team, then you have to do it. No matter who the player is. Why do you think the Patriots wins? Look how many players they got rid of. Deion Branch wanted money. He was the Super Bowl MVP. Gone.
Right.
David Givens, gone.
Gone. The Patriots don't be spending a lot of money like that.
Teddy Bruschi, Teddy Johnson, gone. Willie McGinnis, gone. Richard Seymour, gone.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Vince Wilfork, gone.
Yeah. Yeah. But they do that, I think, because part of the model, I remember it was Bill Walsh told a player, it might have been Randy Cross. Randy Cross was talking to Bill Walsh about how much longer he wanted to play. And Bill Walsh said to him, he said, you're not going to play that long. He said, I'm going to get you out of here a year early versus a year late. Well, that's the Patriot way. Mm-hmm. Because generally when their guys leave, with the exception, a couple of exceptions, they usually don't ever match the success they had with the Patriots. But that's how they build their organization. I think where the analytics come in is a projection. It gives you at least some scientific way to say, we think this person will do this for this long,
right,
in this league. That's where the value is in it. I agree with you, Pat. I think you get when you get too player centric in terms of drafting or how you build a team, it can get you into trouble. And again, I don't remember all the Giants team needs in 2018, so forgive me. But everybody said taking a running back at 2 when you had other needs didn't seem to be a good value for that pick. And I think when they did it, it was with the intent of, like you said, extending Eli's career a la Terrell Davis for John Elway. So right. I think that's where, it's a fine line, but certainly you got to make sure that the other areas of your team are supported, strongly before you make a decision to take a running back as high as they took Saquon.
Exactly. And Bobby Murphy brings up that he thinks the offensive line ruined DJ and Barkley. And I truly understand that.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that they did. But business is business, bro. Why would you hold on to this man and you know for a fact that this man is not going to be here next year, right, and you got a good offer on the table?
Right.
It doesn't make sense. That means you're choosing a player over the franchise, and that's what gets your ass whooped every time. Maybe the Packers would be better off if they would let that fool Aaron Rodgers go. Oh, he's good enough to get us to the NFC Championship, but he can never get you to the Super Bowl. So I'd rather be sorry for a couple of years and build a team that could probably get me into the Super Bowl. Let his ass go somewhere else. You're not going to keep holding me hostage like this. Now I got to give you $50 million a year at 40.
Pat, let me ask you something just because you brought it up. In 5 years, who you think will be in a better position as a franchise, Green Bay or Seattle?
Seattle? Because after Rodgers is gone, what the hell are they going to do? Jordan Love turned out to be terrible. And even if he did have any talent, you ain't going to see it because, shit, Aaron Rodgers taking all the time.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
If Seattle uses these picks right, guess what? Seattle going to be whooping the Packers' ass soon.
Yeah, depending on what they do in that rebuild.
Right. One more round. I guess the one more round would mean a whole lot more. Just like Sean said about the Broncos situation, they were a built team. They just needed a running back.
Right.
So that's a different scenario. We are a rebuilding team. So what the hell are you going to take one more round with Jones and Barkley? If you could get rid of both of them, do it. Why would you take one more round with those guys? And the best you could get is 8 wins, 8-9 wins. Are you gonna hurt the team for a playoff run? Or would you take some draft picks for some guys that you know that are not a part of your future right now? You tell me what scenario is better. Let them play out and say we get 6-7 wins, and then both those guys are gone because you're gonna have to pay Daniel Jones maybe 35 to 40 million because that's gonna be the bottom line for a quarterback after this Deshaun Watson deal.
And an Aaron Rodgers deal.
And Saquon Barkley is gonna be wanting to be paid the top running back in the league. Even if you want to franchise one of them, you're still gonna lose one of them. And I put money to bet that the franchise will go to the quarterback because he's the more important position.
Yeah, you gotta go for the quarterback over the running back. Who the hell?
And not to mention the running back position has been downgraded. It's not worth as much as it used to be in people's eyes.
It's a dime a dozen.
Yeah, I mean, reality. How many generational running backs are currently in the NFL?
Right. Bobby Murphy, I hear you. He says, I hear you, Pat, but go DJ one more year and then maybe draft the QB in 2023. This ain't the year. Well, I'll tell you what, Bobby Murphy, I'm not saying get rid of DJ, but if the Colts got desperate and came to the table, be like, look, we're trying to win a Super Bowl here, and Daniel Jones has talent. The whole league knows it. They just bash him because he's on your team and you guys suck. But we think that we can win games with Daniel Jones. Here's a second-round pick. We don't have a first-round pick, but we'll give us a second-round pick. And then the Bills be like, look, man, it done got stacked over here in the AFC, but we think Saquon Barkley is that last piece we need to get to that bowl. Second-round pick. You mean to tell me you wouldn't take those 2 second-round picks for Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley this year, knowing that both those guys more than likely are gone next year?
I'll tell you what, if we did do that, who would be our quarterback?
Tyrod Taylor. We signed him. Tyrod Taylor would be your killer quarterback.
So if we did that, then you can go 2 O-linemen in the first 2 picks and then get all your edge rushers and linebackers in the second round.
Right.
We would have 3 fucking second-round picks.
Right.
Look how quick you just came up with that. You see how that helps the team? Look how quick you just said that.
But you got to make sure you get James Cook or Jerome Ford immediately in this draft.
Yes, you just got 2 extra picks. And then if Bradbury gets traded for a 4th or a 3rd, you just got 3 more. Now you got 12 picks. Then you're going to get a comp pick for Evan Ingram and Austin Johnson next year.
We're not getting a comp pick for Evan Ingram.
That's what I say. You're getting a comp pick for Evan Ingram next year.
We're not getting a comp pick for Evan Ingram.
That's this year. Next year you get a comp pick because the comp pick that you will get for him will be for the next year, not this year.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that contract, and we didn't sign a tight end for $9 million. We only signed a tight end for what, $2 million? So we might get a 5th
I'm saying,
round.
but that comp pick won't be for this year, so it's not going to count.
That's what I'm saying. I said for next year. I said next year. You get a comp pick for next year, so you get. Yeah, so you already getting picks for next year. And what if somebody does trade up for the number 7 or 5 pick this year? Then you get more picks for next year.
It's looking like a 5th for Ingram next year. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 5th.
That's just good business. That's good business. Yeah. I don't know. What's the Ojabo injury? Is it major?
Hey.
MCL, ACL.
Yeah, he got hurt.
Oh, how you tell ACL on a pro day?
Yeah, I showed you that. I showed you that on Twitter.
Yeah.
Well, his draft stock just went down.
We might be able to get him in the 4th round.
Yeah,
it'll probably be a team take him in the 2nd round, like the Cowboys did with Jalen Smith a few years ago. Just hide him.
Who we had? Did we let him go?
Did we
let Jalen Smith go?
I don't think we re-signed him.
Round. Oh wait.
No, Jalen Smith. No, I don't think he has a contract. We can still re-sign him.
No, he's a free agent.
Cause we just signed him in the end of the last season, didn't we?
Yeah, he was still on his he was on a 1-year minimum contract, so he's a free agent. And we could sign him probably for another 1-year minimum contract, because I don't think anybody's out there thinking Smith is a good option.
Cowboys are still paying him, so he's not worried about money.
Right,
man. Still got that dumbass Zeke contract.
So the people that are questioning what I'm saying, don't listen to trade, and that's the only thing you're hearing. Listen to the whole scenario. If you know these two guys are probably not gonna, is higher than probably 95% sure that both these guys are gone next year, and you get an offer on the table for 2 second-round picks for these guys, you have an opportunity to have 3 second-round picks in this draft. You wouldn't take that, knowing that these guys are probably not going to be here after this year. What's so great about this year that you want to hold on to these guys? Do we have a chance at the Super Bowl? Somebody tell me something if I got it wrong. We don't even expect the Giants to really make the playoffs. I know Lou says it's 11-6 to keep the morale up, and that's his trademark. But honestly, do you guys really think that we can make it to the Super Bowl?
Hell yeah, cool.
Well, whatever you smoking, everybody need to stay away from it. Don't hit that shit ever.
Nah, you gotta be like, don't be a menace. When dudes start coughing and damn near pass out, dude was like, man, let me get this shit.
Pass that shit.
Oh man, he said whatever the hell he's smoking on.
Leave that shit alone. Because obviously he is not in his right mind. So you get 2 extra second-round picks.
I do you one better, Pat.
Go ahead.
We going 19-0, cuz.
Now I want some of that shit. Put that in the old bog
Patriots.
You got to count the Super Bowl, so hopefully they go 20-0.
Oh, that's right. They added another season, so it's 20-0. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 17-game season.
But I mean, just be honest about the stuff, man. I know we get in our feelings about some of the players that we like. I love Saquon Barkley too. He's probably my favorite Giant because he brings that big player ability.
Listen,
but you're not a good GM if you don't even consider those deals. You're not a good GM, and you're not doing what's best for your team.
Get him, Taj.
Listen,
you can hold that jersey up all day if you want to, but that jersey is not going to be here after this year. I'm sorry, he's not.
The worst. Everyone says, what's the worst play you've ever seen in an NFL game? But the worst moment I've ever had as a Giants fan for my team was the day I had to watch Lawrence Taylor retire.
Yep.
Man.
That was the absolute worst frigging day I've ever had as a Giants fan. And so, look, I get the understanding with Barkley. I'm a big Daniel Jones supporter. Everybody here knows it.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm getting a second,
they can get gone. I know.
I don't want it for you guys. I wish to God he'd put up 1,800 yards next year, play 17 games, take us on a playoff run. I'll be the first one to say here and hope the hell he does it. I'll be the first one to say, please do it. Guarantee me that. But
now if he does that, are we still having this conversation?
Well,
if you're still having a conversation because I'm sorry, Joe, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, if DJ puts up 38 touchdowns, you're still having the conversation with him. You're going to have the same conversation between those two players. If with DJ puts up
touchdowns,
yeah, so, you're still going to have that
1,800 rushing yards.
So look at the scenario, Lou. You're going to have to franchise one of them and give the other one his contract. A franchise tag for a quarterback is what, 30, 34, 35 million?
This one would be 27 million for DJ next year. It's 27.
For a quarterback, it's 27 million.
For DJ next year because of where he was picked.
So I would franchise DJ.
You want for the tag?
Yeah.
The tag.
Yeah. I think it's higher than 27. We'll go with 27 million for DJ. Joe is usually right. So we'll go 27 million for DJ on a franchise. Okay, so you're gonna sign Saquon Barkley for 20 million a year?
No.
because you franchise DJ. He put up 38 touchdowns. If he puts up 38 touchdowns, he threw for damn near 5,000 yards.
So I think he's him for 1 year. See if he does it again. Then you give him.
Okay, so you're going to have to give Saquon Barkley his money in order to keep him. You can't franchise two people.
I know.
Hey.
So you're going to have to give Saquon Barkley his $20 million a year because he's going to command that because you just said he had 1,800 yards in 17 games. If he had 1,800 yards, more than likely he had over 10 touchdowns.
Pay the man.
They're committed to finally give it. Nice. You got his autograph.
So you're willing to not waste, but willing to give them 40. I didn't say wait. I took it back.
But if we put up 38 touchdowns and 5,000 passing yards, 1,800 freaking rushing yards, 10 touchdowns rushing, I mean, didn't they earn a fucking contract?
Yeah, but they've been hurt their whole contract, right? Are you willing to give DJ a major contract after 1 good year?
I said franchise him and make him do it again.
Okay, so you're willing to give Saquon Barkley a contract after 1 good year?
That would be 2 good years if you count his rookie season.
1 good year in the last 4 years. Are you willing to give him a $20 million contract at a position that has been devalued? After 1 good year,
you don't got to give him $20 million.
I promise you're gonna have to give him $20 million because he's gonna ask for $20 million because he's gonna want to be the highest paid running back in the league, and Zeke is getting 17.
Well, then at that point, he's already established trade value because he ran for 1,800 yards and he got 10
trade
touchdowns.
him. You can't trade him because you have no rights to him. He's a free agent. You have no rights to him. He's a free agent after this year. And the only way you can do that is if you franchise him, but you got to use the franchise on Daniel Jones.
If he's a free agent after getting 1,800 yards and 10 touchdowns and somebody signs him, he's going to go get that money he's demanding from us somewhere else. So we'll get a comp pick.
A 3rd rounder?
Right.
Yeah, question.
Well, you don't want to give him the 20 mil. So it's like y'all don't want to pay the man if he earns it. This is why this is the thing that I hate about the NFL. And I'm not talking about you, Pat. I'm talking about the NFL. Business or not, these guys are fucking human beings. They get hurt, they get injured. Some of them never walk the same. Look at Michael Strahan's fingers. Half of them shits are turned this way and that way.
Right.
And shit. These guys get fucked up day in and day out, week in and week out for X amount of months of the year. Okay. And they get compensated well for it. Great. All right. But there's a lot of these guys who get hurt and never get the deal that they should have got because they got hurt putting it all on the line for this fucking team. And then this fucking team turns around and kicks him out the back door quietly and doesn't pay him what they fucking earned. That's the main thing I hate about the NFL. Whether it's a business or not, they're fucking people. They're not commodities on the shelf. They're people. They're living organisms with families and wives and children and shit. We need to stop forgetting that aspect of it.
Okay, so let me play devil's advocate. I'm gonna give you some names: Albert Hainsworth, Scott Mitchell, the guy that went to the Eagles, Alshon Jeffrey,
receiver. Yeah.
There's also guys that out there that don't do shit or get hurt and play good 1 year, and then they get that major contract and don't do shit, get hurt, and don't play good ever again.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Yeah, Landon Collins.
Landon Collins, yo.
You see what I'm saying? There's always 2 sides to every coin. There are some guys out there that got done wrong. They gave their heart to that franchise and they never paid them. You are exactly right. But the NFL can be right too. That's why you have these conversations, because of players like that. So I would get mad at the people like Albert Hainsworth who steal money from people. Kirk Cousins been stealing money for 5 years.
You right about that shit.
Well, and here's the thing also, guys.
Just see where I'm coming from, Lou?
He's been robbing the league.
Just to keep 2 guys, okay, Barkley and Daniel Jones, to do what you guys were talking about.
It'd be upwards of $50 million.
50 million.
There's
$50
half.
Million
Against the cap.
Half.
Yeah. Can I ask, did the Giants decide if they were picking up Daniel Jones' 5th-year option yet?
No, that's why I brought up that scenario.
They said no.
They said no. Okay. Okay.
That's why I brought up that scenario.
They didn't make the decision
yet. They said not yet or no?
Not yet. They didn't make the decision.
No, they said no.
They're not picking it up. No.
Okay.
I heard no also.
You heard no. Okay.
That can change.
And see, this is why I think if I was a GM or assistant GM with the New York Giants, I would get lambasted every freaking time I make a decision. Because you know why? Because I'm gonna make decisions that's best for the team.
Right.
I love Barkley. You can't say shit about me to Barkley after what he did his rookie season. But I know one thing, the team has always got to be more than the player. Just like the NFL, the shield is always more than the player. The shield is always more than one owner. The shield is the main priority. The Giants are Mara's bottom line. And he stopped thinking about the Giants as an organization and started thinking about single players. I love Eli Manning to death. That dude is never going to have to do anything in New York ever again. But we held on to him a year too late. A year too long, I mean. And I would have been the guy to be like, you know what, Eli, I love you, but I'm trading you to the Jaguars because they probably were willing to give us a second or first round pick. Go over there with Tom Coughlin and make history. Go get your third Super Bowl, bro, but it's not going to work out here no more. And I would have had my tears or whatever in the press conference. Probably would have got a tomato or something thrown at me, but I would have made the best decision for this franchise. And call me cutthroat, call me a jackass, whatever you want to call me. But you'll thank me in the end when this franchise turns around.
Was Eli really the problem, or was it that this O-line was so bad?
It's not about Eli being a problem, Lou.
No.
Sometimes
what I'm asking is, I don't want you to misinterpret what I'm asking, is because at his age he could have still played. Like you said, when they got to the playoffs, he was playoff Eli. Right, but these guys were dropping balls, and our O-line couldn't block for shit. And he had been getting sacked for so long and having pressure in his face for so long that he kind of got shell shocked and started throwing the ball at his own damn feet just to not take the hit.
Okay, and that's true. Sometimes the situation is just so bad, even though it's not Eli's fault, you still have to get rid of the player because it's over with. It's done. It's gotten too bad. I'm not
disagreeing with you. I'm asking you, them last few years, was it really all Eli's fault?
No,
like a lot
it
of people
wasn't.
Like to say
it wasn't. Eli was the only thing we had going.
Right.
OBJ was getting hurt. Oh, we had Eli and Saquon Barkley. That's the only thing we had going. And no, it wasn't Eli's fault. That's why I said what I said. I know Eli still got it, but the situation is so bad here that he can't save us. Unless he's Jesus and cleats. And he's definitely not that anymore. He's taking a step back, but he's still good. So I'm going to do you a solid. I'm going to trade you to the Jaguars because they were asking about Eli. Go back and look at it. And we probably could have got a second or probably could have talked to him and got a first. Get that pick and use that pick to build this team and go through this rebuild like we were supposed to. And let Eli Manning finish his career over 500 with Tom Coughlin, and maybe took that great defense they had over that year when they wanted to have him instead of that bum-ass quarterback that they had at the time. And Eli probably could have got them a damn. If Eli played like that with the Jaguars on that defense that they had
Blake Bortles, bitch ass.
Mm-hmm. If Blake Bortles got them to the AFC Championship, what you think Eli could have did?
Shit.
And not only did I do Eli a freaking solid, right? Not only did I do Eli a solid, I let him go to where he can win. I did that man a solid. And when you look at it, and be like, yeah, Pat, he did right by Eli. Unfortunately, he went to the Jaguars and got his third ring, but Eli, he did right by that man. And that's what you do by a man for your franchise.
Tom Coughlin would have still been there, though. He wouldn't have had to go to the Jags.
If I would have became the GM when Gettleman came. I'm talking about when Gettleman came because he got fired before Reese left. I'm talking about when Gettleman came and he was forced to keep Eli. No.
Right. I think the only issue, Pat, is I believe Eli had a no trade clause, so he would have had to have waived his no trade clause.
I would have got him to waive that no trade clause, bro. I promise you I would have got him to waive that no trade clause.
Yeah.
I would have been in that office. Eli, get the fuck out of here and go win, bro. You deserve that shit. And you get to go play with Tom Coughlin for your final years. You think he would have did that? Get the fuck out of here, man. It's terrible here. Look at this shit. Look at it. Dude, you're punch drunk. You can't even hike the ball. You want to stay here and keep taking hits like you're in the San Francisco game and you're just in the damn week 3? Get the fuck out of here. I'm giving you an out. Get out of here.
Right.
That's what a real person that loves you would do. Because keeping him here is selfish. And that's wrong. Let that man go spread his wings over there with Tom Coughlin for his final years and let him win. And I promise you, I'm cheering for you the whole time. Get the fuck out of New York, dude. It's over.
Right.
No way he would have refused that no trade clause unless he's an absolute idiot. And then I'd be like, okay, now it's time for you to get your ass whooped because I gave you an out. And you want to stay here and keep getting clothesline? Then that's on you. I know what's going to happen to you if you stay here. And it happened. Get the fuck out of New York. And he should have been a Jacksonville Jaguar. And I promise you, if he didn't get a ring, they would have been in the Super Bowl.
Right.
Especially I would have saw in 2016 the way he was playing. Get Eli out of here.
He said Eli was like that girl that continues to stay with the abusive boyfriend.
That's exactly what he was, NYG. The New York Giants was punching the shit out of Eli Manning the whole time, and he just kept coming back.
And that's what he said. But I love him.
That's exactly what he was saying.
Oh, I can change him.
Yeah, the Giants will change. The Giants will change. Eli, the Giants are whooping the shit out of you.
Getting his ass whooped, man.
What are you doing? Get out of here.
Getting clothesline, getting speared. All over.
I would have been called all type of shit in the media. But guess what? I'm the only motherfucker that really cared about the man. Y'all selfish. You want to keep him here and let him get his ass whooped. Not me. Let him go. It's over.
It's over. Move
man, I'm sorry.
Now. It's over. The game shut down. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
The game shut down.
I said that, and it's like all I could see. What the hell was that movie? Roots, Let My People Go.
No, you messing up two different things. Let My People Go is from the Exodus of the Bible.
That's what it is. Yeah, but wasn't there a movie where it was a line?
Moses. That's what Moses said to Pharaoh.
That's what Moses said. Okay, yeah, that's where it was from.
Go. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to do things what's best for the person, even though they don't know it. And they may know it. He just loved New York so much that he didn't want to leave because that was his home. But dude, you gotta go. It's over. Get the hell out of here.
Man, you guys are mean, man.
Hey, that's right.
Well, call it what it is. But I'm the one that truly cares about the guy.
But hey, been going for almost 3 hours. I had a long day today.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that myself. It's 12:30 at night on a Friday. We got a long ass day tomorrow. One way or another, we got a long ass day.
Yeah, I got to stream March Madness.
Well, you have to let me know early in the morning. But I really want you to call that UFC because, man, the same thing that happened with Mac can happen with this because it's over in a different country.
Well, pay attention to Lou's channel or Pat's channel tomorrow, folks. We're doing something. I guarantee you that. I know I'm sitting here for 4 or 5 hours. But I want to thank everybody that stayed and watched and tuned in, the new subscribers. I want to thank the panel, Taj, Sean, always a pleasure to have you. G Nation, Big Pat, you know us as the Big Blue Crew, and we're always here for you. We break news all day, and we never go away. So there's a couple of little rhymes that came off the top of my head. Always here, 24/7, breaking news, having a laugh, enjoying life, enjoying good company. and a great supporting cast in the chat. You guys always commenting, always going along with us, always on a roll. I can't appreciate you. Any last comments, quotes, or for anybody out there before I shut this down?
I'm finna go to bed.
Right. I'm tired, guys. Thank you, guys. We've been going hard this week, man. We've had a stream for you guys every day of the week so far. We've been at it, even the day we were supposed to be off. But we'll see you tomorrow again at some point, either at 12 o'clock on Pat's channel or 1 o'clock on mine. Damn, Bobby Murphy said later, you old bitches.
Right, yeah. He doesn't know about what we do behind the scenes. We ain't going to bed for another hour.
That's
or two,
all right. We slap all stinky Boyds on the way out the door.
That's
anyway.
right. And on that
stinky
note,
birds.